Put yourself in. You need to turn it around more because it's too much to the side. I'm telling you, I could see it. That's Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're notified the next time you post or go live. I'm La Hefa.
SmileyJizzle. It's good, yeah. In the building.
Guys, there's this great app that if you're a music fanatic like us, we're both musically inclined and but there's this great new AI app. It's called Suna. And you can create music. You can put your own lyrics in there, or it can create it for you if you give it a description. And you can also add your vocals, and it can recreate it for you with an AI voice with your lyrics. And it does the production and everything. It creates a whole song for you. It's awesome. Um, so yeah, we've been dropped into that rabbit hole this weekend. So we've been like, I put like 4 songs up there. He made like how many? You said 9.
Nah. 6 or 7, I think.
Yeah, but it's both songs. We already had music like piled up. Well, I had songs that I didn't have no beat for or nothing, so I put the lyrics in there and it created a whole song for me. Like I don't know if we ain't gonna get copyright, right? Because it's our music. Is
I
original.
hope not. That'd be some bullshit, but
Well,
we gonna go for it anyway.
let me play you a snippet real quick. It's called No Competition. There ain't no competition. I know that I'm in love. Know that I'm in love. As soon as you leave, I miss you. I don't wanna let go. Don't wanna let go. And pull your body close. Your body close. Like nobody else could. Take all the bad things and turn them into something good. No, it wasn't always perfect. I will still choose again. And it missed the word because I said choose you again and it said choose again.
Yeah, you gotta tweak it.
But that's one song called No Competition, and there's another song called Go Back. Tell me how to put the pieces back again. Replaying in my head when you said it had to end. Just tell me what did I do wrong? Love you so much now, how do I move on? So many nights I done got myself to sleep. Still after all this time you made me weep. Just tell me what did I do wrong? Love you so much now, how do I move on? Don't know.
It's a duet.
Yeah.
Oh, she got fancy with this shit. She made a fucking duet.
There's no comparison.
Wow.
Got me feeling like you're the only one I need. Oh, I just wanna go back to the old me when there were no strings before these feelings. I just wanna go back to when you were the homie. So you got so deep. Can you please? My heart is broken.
AI is crazy. It sounds like a real little ballad. Like, don't give them too much sauce when you
sound
put
like
it
some
out.
dance hall shit, like the beat and everything.
Did you download any of mine or not?
No, I didn't download it, but
could you play it from up there?
I gotta find your profile. Let me see.
It's Echo Vantage. She's a rock, pop, hip hop star. So right now
Then I don't think you know. Oh,
it's back. Refresh the screen.
yeah, but you turn the camera around, so you need to put it right.
I did that just now.
Yeah.
How the hell did I do that?
Because
oh no, I pushed. I ain't
don't
turned
push
it
it
around.
over too much.
I ain't turned it around.
All right.
All right. The mic not paired. Hold up. Cause I'm doing all this on while I'm up here. Yo. This is not professional.
Sorry, guys. I think it went out when your phone rang because it don't say nothing about us playing music, right?
Is it paired?
It's lighting up. I don't know.
Technical difficulties, y'all.
Can you hear us now? You moved it too much over. Okay. Hello, guys. Can you hear us? Okay. How long was it out for? Did you hear us when we were playing the music?
Claw must have interrupted us.
The whole time. He said it was.
But it's all good.
Well, anyway, we were playing our songs that we made in Suno. And since if you say you couldn't hear us, now I gotta play it again because
well, don't play a long part of it. I don't know. Well, it just got cut out because of
it would have told you if it was I mean, we'll find out afterwards. But I'm gonna just play a clip because you didn't hear it, and I want y'all to hear my beautiful creation. Okay, it's called No Competition. I wrote the lyrics and I sung the vocals so they can know how it sounds. And then it regenerated the voice and created a song with a beat with my lyrics. You're the one that I want, the one I want. There is no competition. Know that I'm in love, know that I'm in love. Cause soon as you leave, I miss you. Don't wanna let go, don't wanna let go. Cause my heart will never forget you. And then my other song, my pop dance hall. Go back. Obviously, it's not me singing, but I wrote the lyrics. Love you so much now, how do I move on? So many nights I done cried myself to sleep. Till after all this time, you make me weep. Just tell me what did I do wrong? Love you so much now, how do I move on? I don't know what to do. Cause I'm so deep in love with you. Every time
the app is crazy. How realistic it is.
Yeah, because amazing. That's a hit record right there.
It's bananas, yo. Like, and we could transcend genres.
Or I could just play this for an artist and tell them I wrote it. They could do their own version.
Right. They could do it exactly how it is if they want to.
Yeah. You know that's the sample. That's what they do anyway. They sing it for you and record it and send it to the artist. I mean, it'd be a real person. But
I done made 7 tracks. My R&B artist, I'm sorry, my pop artist name is Echo Vantage. Y'all gonna see her. She already on TikTok, going sick. You know what I mean? She ain't too viral on TikTok, but people looking at her like, what the hell? What's going on? When this happen?
Yeah,
it's real.
And I made 4 songs. Well, it's songs that I already had. I just never recorded them, but I put the lyrics in here and sung it so it could know, so it could say it the way I wanted it to go, and then create, and it did the rest. Like,
Yo, what if her album be called Weird Science? What would be crazy?
or you can just sing it and then it'll create an instrumental for you too.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. I don't AI do be doing too much. Like I be feeling weird about it, but this and I wasn't sure about this before. I wasn't like I didn't know if I liked the thought of AI singers, but if I could make them and it's my words, like it's coming from me. Like
Facts.
so this lady made the artist and I am Monet, she top 5 on the Billboard charts right now. And she used this app that we talking about, and look what happened. I feel like I could be these people don't even believe that I wrote it. They talk about you wrote that. My friends ask me like you really wrote that? That sounds like something. I'm like, yeah, I wrote it. Like, but that's not me singing, obviously. But but I did sing it so it could create, so it could have the right melody and whatever. And it's great. I'm about to make an album, and I'm about to put. I looked them on ChatGPT. How well if you get a premium account, you can monetize your music through the app, but you can also use other streaming platforms to put your music on and monetize it that way. So because it's real music, it's crazy. We here 2025, about to be 2026 soon. This year went by quick as hell, but I mean, this is the future, so why not use it? This lady making money. I don't care about you know, it's not. I'm not doing it for the money, but if I could make money from it, like because I just like making music, um, it's an outlet for me. But like, if it sound like that, like these songs is thorough. Like I can't even humbly I'm saying it, but the way like it's like they brought it to life, like for me. Like I don't know, like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting. I always thought about I love rock music, and
Hmm.
like the way that I look at rock music is different than the mosh pit might look at rock music. I look at rock music as just like blues, like just like they just really having fun with it, but they getting crazy. Like it's amps is blowing up, like they really going sick. So like to have an artist, I wish I really did know an artist that was somebody that I knew that was ill with an electric guitar
Sheila E.
or a bass guitar. Yeah, like Sheila E. Like recreating like a Sheila E. with like a crazy style,
You could make the artist go on stage because he could do that.
Hologram across bread though. If you do a hologram character like the Coachella, yeah, and once your character make it like Zanaya Monet, like if she really make it to that level as an actual artist, then she would have enough money to create a hologram of it. She'll be like Tony Stark type of shit. That's where we headed. AI is definitely taking over. Like it's literally it's everywhere. It's in everything.
Well, I put three of the songs that I made so far on on YouTube, so go check it out. It's on my YouTube page is linked in the description. So go check out the full version if you like the snippet that I played. But yeah, it's amazing.
So I don't want to talk about Max B because we talked about Max B last week, but Max B is getting a lot of attention. They just gave him a chain,
That nigga said
free to
more
win.
shit in 2 days since he been out. And some people did it in their life.
That's what I'm saying.
He went to the studio. He went to a basketball game. He made a song with Jada Kiss, and then you say made a song with French.
French and him working on some project. They trying to put together like an album or something. He about to come back. And that's what I was saying to somebody. I was like, could this be the resurrection of the mixtape? Because if it is, I'm gonna tell you right now, my AI artist gonna be right there. If it's the age of the mixtape era coming back, we gonna be on the top, straight up.
My AR is gonna be there anyway until they tell us that we can't use this shit. Because this shit thorough. Like this changed the game. Like, but like I said, for whatever purpose you're looking for, like if you want to sell somebody the song, you could just send them a sample. This how I want the song to sound. Like that's what people do. They sing it like so, or even if you want to sing it yourself, it could give like a cleaner version of like how you better maybe for your tone because if you record it yourself, it records your voice, so
Like,
it tell you what.
and I ain't gonna hold you. I want to add my songs to my playlist. Like, I really like them.
Yeah,
Like,
my shit on my
like
phone.
it's not like I'm listening to myself. It's like I'm listening to somebody else perform my shit, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah, my shit on
you
my
my
phone.
favorite artist today.
I
Like
listened to
for
that
real.
shit 100 times.
Cause what's the best the best way to pay contribution to a person other than emulating them? You know what I mean? Matter of fact, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do
I
that.
wish
I had another
Songland was
track that I
still
was gonna do.
around. I wish.
What was Songland? What was that?
Excuse me. It was a show where
Don't die. I wanna laugh.
it was a show that people people would go up there and perform a song that they wrote, but they could have been singers themselves, the people that was performing, but they was regular. They wasn't famous. Like some of them had been backup singers for people or whatever, but it's a competition. They come up there, perform the song, and then there's a producer judging them, and they pick three people, and then e- one of each of the producers go and works with them one one person. They pick a person and they go work with them on the song and reinvent it or change it around, make some tweaks because an artist is up there coming to buy that song because they want to sing it themselves. So they work on it with them, and then whoever the artist is, they pick the whoever the artist is, they pick.
Word, Max B back.
Yeah, welcome home to the wave guy. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, artists come there like Usher was up there, Will I Am was up there, Boys to Men was up there. I think her was up there, but they were up there looking for music for them to sing. And then Will I Am picked all three of the people, but they only supposed to pick one person. And then they
I'm
picked two.
surprised Will I Am ain't got an AI character out there. He might do. The way that he is, yo, he probably been had one like for a minute and like, oh, you ain't know? He's been in the top 10 for like 15 years. Oh,
Shout out to the
word. Shout out
Bronx.
to the Bronx, definitely New York, my second home, because it's so close.
Yeah, but what else was I saying? Oh, that show was great because I'm saying if that show was still around, then we could have put our music up there because that would have been an easy. Because I looked up how to go up there. Like you could just sign up online if you wanted to come up there or whatever. Just
And then
yeah,
you perform your track.
yeah, but it's like for like you gotta go to like you gotta be perform like. But they have a band there, I think, or whatever. Because it'd be like a whole like like American Idol or something. But these are like but they're their own song. And then while they're there, the judges are like watching them and they're like changing the song right before their eyes. They're like, oh, if you did this and you did a or something and you hit that and then you do a bass, like they was just start doing stuff like that. Why you like imagine that like these are producers in the industry and they're just like tweaking. They like, oh, do that. Then they're like, dun, dun, dun. And then they be like, and then the band come in and do this and hit the key, and then they just bring it together and they like sing it again, and then they just flip just shit and it's thorough as fuck. And then like, oh my god, it was I loved that show, but it only had like one season and then it stopped coming on.
Well, now you got your own Songland in your phone. That's just crazy. I haven't even used it on the laptop at all. It's
It's
all
great.
mobile, seamless. Like, oh my god, like I can't even.
It makes me happy
It's crazy.
inside. Cause I
And I
always wanted to put my music out there, but I don't want to be famous. So, and I don't think, and then I smoke
so
too much. My
so here
weed.
so here here's the other side of the coin. So if you do have um AI music, right? If you have AI music and you're a faceless brand, you could be you could be the best, or it could be people people probably will love you, but then it could be people that are in the industry that will despise you because you're not true to the craft. Because instead of you actually doing it yourself, you're using something to perform for you. How will you perform at shows? How will you do this? Because this character is doing all these songs.
That's why I was trying to figure out how to just like put my do because I can put my voice, but then it changes into a whole another voice. I'm trying to figure out how to like keep my voice, but just enhance it. So
You could
like,
wear a disguise like Dead Mouse.
what?
You could wear a disguise like Dead Mouse
Wear disguise doing what?
when you perform,
Why I had to wear disguise? Oh,
so
because I
nobody
don't want
see
to
you.
be seen. I'm not performing covered up. I'm gonna be sweating. What is a disguise? When you can't see my, I had
It's
to
like
wear
cover your
a
face or
scully.
wear one of them Kanye things. That shit that cover your whole
No,
face and
it's
shit.
gonna be too hot for that. You know how hot them lights on. I used to be in the choir and
Yeah.
we did shows. Then we had to wear them hot ass robes or whatever. The light would be fucking beaming down on you and shit when you on the stage. I'll be sweating. Like I would not cover up my whole face. Like
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't want to do it. Maybe some. But I was trying to figure out, like I said, how to just like do it. Or it's giving me a cleaner sounding version, so and it's closer to it, so it sounds better than the way that I said it. Like it tweaked it a little bit, and then and added a different voice. But I feel like some of the songs are it's like closer to my register, but it made it better the way that it sung, because that's not fully the way that I sung it, but it's close to it, but it's better, but it's the words, but the way they did it, and then they did like oohs and ahs, and I didn't even do that part. Like it put ad libs in there and do echoes and stuff. Like if you say a word, it'd be like bad, bad,
I
bad,
think
like or like
I think there's certain things that it's gonna do based on certain things that you put in there. I think what people need to understand is that there is a power in the prompt. Like for a consistency level to actually be able to produce quality stuff, your prompt gotta be decent. You have to be able to create something that it can register as okay, we could work with this. It gives you presets, but if you're putting words in here, if it doesn't create the thing completely for you and you just create your own, it could just sound crazy,
yeah, and
you
it'd be
know.
changing the words because I said or it missed words, but I said I said choose you again. It just said choose again, or maybe I forgot to put you in there. So it just, but it sounded good because that note was a riff or whatever. But like, when it said again, but I hear that I missed that word. It just said choose again, which doesn't make sense. It's like incomplete. Um, choose what again? Like it's a,
But you gotta look at the lyrics. Look at what it says when you edit the lyrics in
I
it.
know that's what I'm saying. But I didn't. I realized that. Well, I did look at the lyrics when it was playing because the lyrics come up on the screen, but I didn't. I must have forgot to put it. But then one time it changed the words well, yeah, the first time when I first realized that I could record my voice too, because I didn't know you could add the audio, and then when I did it, I didn't write the lyrics. It just wrote them thinking that was what I said, but some of the words was spelled wrong or it was different words. They thought I said something else, so then I had to go back and edit it. And then all the when it created it, it was all wrong. It was too. It had to delete some stuff because if I didn't like it.
I think our next creation will be drill. Gonna be some type of
Yeah, oh yeah, I got some
drill,
rap songs too. Well, I don't got
drill
complete
rock.
rap songs, but I'm about to write some more rap songs. But a singing hook, and some rap songs. And put that in there because the rapping sound good too. Because there was one song that I was working on, I didn't finish it yet, and it was it was like a trap beat, but like she was singing a little bit. Like it was certain parts where she was singing, but it was mostly like she was kind of rapping or whatever. And that jump was thorough, but it's it never got well. I don't know the beginning of it. I guess I gotta change the prompt. But I don't know what to say to put that for that because it's just changing. It's the way she said it. Like the the first time she said the hook in the beginning, it was like she didn't sing it right. Like and then she sung it a whole nother way the second time or whatever. But the second time was better. It's like in the beginning of the hook she was too slow, and then she like sped up, and it was like rushed or like it didn't sound right. Like because they keep putting commas where it's not supposed to go and stuff like that. And when I take it out, it still keep putting it back. Like because it's like it'll be paused when it was like you supposed to continue or you said too much and you were supposed to stop here because this part's supposed to rhyme with that. And if you don't say it at the right time, it sounds like it's too many words in the sentence because you ain't say it when you was supposed or as fast as you was supposed to say it. Like I don't know, it was making me mad, so I had to take a break. And then I don't know what's going on, something wrong with the app or not, or I don't know on my phone. It was I tried to change that song like 10 times, and then finally I got one, and then it wouldn't let me publish it. But I don't know, maybe the plan I got only allows you to publish for a short period of time. But because I did 3 songs and I published them, maybe
Yo,
it's gonna give it
they're
to.
convinced they're gonna get this app because you love it so much.
I
it
do.
is it's crazy, but I noticed you was tapping on the table like Easy the Block Captain. Easy the Block Captain just had a face off
With Cass.
with Cassidy.
Oh, I ain't see it. I told you
It
they
was
about to
hilarious, yo.
battle
Oh
in
man,
December, I think.
Cassidy versus Easy the Block Captain in a rap battle. Let me just say, Easy the Block Captain is gonna get washed. He was folding in the damn face off, like he was really folding. And then he was like, "Yo, you not even from Philly. Where he said he was from?
I didn't see it. I didn't even
He
know
said
they.
he was from oh man, Hopsville or some shit. He's like, you from Hopsville? That's not even. That's in the suburbs. Like I was like, yo, wherever he said he was from, that was funny. Pottsville. He said you from Pottsville. That's in the suburbs. He was getting mad as fuck. He's like, don't nobody know
Clarence's
you.
parents
Don't
have a
nobody
real
know
good
you. Like,
marriage.
yo, he was going in on him. And he kept telling him about when Papoose knocked him out. He was like, yo, ain't nobody never knocked me out. He was like, why you was missing for like mad long? Like, what was you doing? Where were you?
That's the
You be
Amber
online
Alert.
all the time, doing selfies, everything. Like, yeah, you ain't been around for mad long. Like, what you been up to? Like,
Yeah, just Amber Alert.
he was
Even though
going
he
in on
grown,
him. And Cass
he
mad buddy cause Cass is a comedian, yo. When he be trying to come for people, yo. But pause. But he funny though, yo. He funny as hell, yo. I want to see that battle, cause the build up every single battle with Cassidy, it's always like this mass uh suspense. You know what I mean? So they try to they put the feud. You know who I want to see him battle? Who I feel like it's been a dust for a very long time. Battle Murder Mook, Cass. Cass, Battle Murder Mook. You know what I mean? Like that's who I want Cass to battle. Murder Mook. I don't want Cass to battle Reed Dollars. I don't want Cass to battle this cat. I don't want Cass to battle Disaster. I want him to battle Murder Mook. Or Loaded Lux. Murder Mook or Loaded Lux. Battle one of them. I want to see what happens.
I don't really watch the battle, but I might watch this one. Isn't it in December?
I don't even know. There's so much going on. It's gonna be a party for Max B in January.
Another party. He already had a welcome home party and dinner
Yeah, nothing.
because people was
He
like,
been in jail for almost 2 decades. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? He gotta enjoy his life, his freedom.
people was like, Jim Jones gonna kick Dave East off of the podcast because you know they got a podcast called Let's Rap About It, and he was like, he didn't say nothing to him about it, though he's made a general question, and maybe it was referring to him because apparently Dave East went to the welcome home dinner. He had a party and a dinner. He went to the dinner. He was spotted. Is a video of it. Somebody posted on social media.
Where?
So then they on their show they'll ask each other questions. Like it must have something on the board because you could tell when they be reading the question, and then they'll just talk about it. Like I guess they have a board with topics.
Why is Jim Jones even beefing
No,
with
but
this boy?
oh well, I'm gonna tell you that. So he was like, is it okay for your friend to be beefing? I mean, to go to be around, be chilling with, or working with someone that you one of those things, someone that they beefing with your friend should. And Mano was like, "Listen, Mister David," he said it to Dave. He was like, "That's my friend." So I mean, well, he was like, "You're my friend." He said to Jim Jones, "You're my friend." And if somebody got beef with you, then it's beef with me. That's just how I am. He was like, "Okay, Mister David." To Davies, he was like, "I'm somebody, some Muslim name or something." He said, like he was being funny, cause. And
Right.
then Jim was like, "I don't know what this nut ass nigga talking about. I ain't say nothing about him. This is a general question or whatever." But he just gets so out of his body every time somebody mentions Max B name. Because he was like, "I'm not going to Max B's welcome party." Okay, Mr. David, like welcome. But he's like, I feel like if you, cause they met through work or whatever, but then they got cool. They be chilling outside. We were talking about stuff that's not work related, so they cool or whatever. And then he was like, um, I feel like if it's rap beef, then ain't nothing really happened. Because what happened is, I guess I don't know. I think Max B was mad at Jim because he was saying he didn't pay him what he was supposed to get for the music. You know, he wrote a lot of songs. He was on a lot of his songs, but then also there was like he made a song called "I Touched." She touched it in Miami or whatever, and he was talking about Chrissy or whatever. This is mad long ago, but I don't know what the basis of it is. I think it was because of money situation, and then it just got out of hand from there, and he never got over it. So here we are. He just hasn't gotten over it. But Max B said he will work with him again. Like I don't think. he been in there all that time, over 15 years. Like uh he need to appreciate, being out. So I think that they should. I don't know what actually happened though, so I guess I can't tell people what to do. But my opinion is, if y'all not coming to blows, if y'all don't want to fight each other, then hey,
What's good,
Mastodon,
man?
if y'all don't want to fight each other, and it's not coming to blows, then I think they should let it go. And I don't think. And then Dave East had a good point. Like, what if y'all make up? Or he didn't say them; they were speaking generally or whatever. But he was like, what if the people make up and then you pick the side or whatever, or you was on somebody's side, and then they get back cool again? Then you gonna be looking crazy because like y'all not trying to unalive each other.
Cowboys, man. That's the team, man. That's the team, man. Only the greatest, though. Only the greatest.
But yeah, I I wish they make up. I like the music. I don't listen to Max B. I only know him from Dipset because I was a big Dipset fan, and I heard him on Jim Jones. Like I got all of their mixtapes and each of their individual albums and the group albums too.
Mm.
So the songs that was on
Would you
Jim
care
Jones
if he was
album.
a snitch? If he was a fan?
I don't. I'm not. I'm a civilian. I don't live that life, so I don't subscribe to. I don't personally, but I feel like I do believe if you live that life, but because they said Jim Jones, but I'm not gonna. If you're asking if I'm going to not listen to them anymore or not, I'm talking about now. They said Jim Jones is snitch. They be saying that about everybody. Like I do believe that if you're living that life, since those are the rules, that you should follow them. But people, they realize reality
Oh,
hit
yeah, definitely.
sometime, and then they don't.
No, he talking. Go ahead. He talking about both of them.
um, yeah, I think. What was I saying? I forgot.
But long story short, Beto is basically saying his loyalty is more important than just having a good time for a little limited amount of time.
I just think that okay, it just depends on the situation, right? If I already if we were friends, we all were friends already. Like from the beginning, I was friends with both of y'all, right? And then y'all fall out, then I don't think it should be a problem. But if you became friends afterwards, you started hanging out afterwards, after and then it's like y'all talk about me or something. But I kind of would let it play out. But
it's
it'd be
it's
like
the
if
logo
you
for the YouTube channel.
an elephant, no, it's get lifted 30 is the new 20. It's the logo. We have merch coming. Stay tuned. We got t-shirts and but yeah, I think it depends. If they were friends with them both at the same time, then you shouldn't put them in the middle. They should just stay out of it. Like I'm not dealing with. I wish y'all would get it together and then um stay out of it. But if they started being friends with the person after they knew you had an issue with them, then that's kind of sketchy because it's like why. But if you ain't talk about me when you with them, then I don't care. Don't let them disrespect me. Like Fab said, I don't want to know what they saying. Let me know why they feel comfortable telling you. Cause you know.
If I'm your, all right, this is how I look at it. If I'm your friend, like I'm really like we grew up together. Our families know each
You could have
other.
grew up with both of them. That's what I'm saying.
Um,
If
well,
y'all,
this is my opinion in the situation. So like, if you my friend, like I said, like we grew up together. Um, we damn near blood, but we not blood. But our family is tight enough for us to be like we know each other and we cool with each other. On top of that, and we actually grew up together. If it's like that, I feel like it's a violation for um for me to mess with your chick. And if I mess with your chick, like that's like one of the main violations. Now, getting over some shit years later is different. Now, if you my boy and I was in a situation with somebody like this nigga, he smashed my chick, whatever the situation is, whatever the beef is, it don't matter what the beef is, but you met me and now we're friends. And the person that violated me is they not my friend no more. They not my enemy, but I don't fuck with them. If you still got to do business with them as an adult, I can't say you're wrong for doing business with that person. However, if we're actually friends, then and you bring them around like they cool or some shit, knowing that I'm not cool with them, that could be disloyal. So it's a fine line between the shit. So it's just like people just don't want complications. So people will just be like, look, I'm not fucking with nobody this nigga don't fuck with. This is my nigga. And I don't even know that nigga. I just met him because somebody else that know him told me about him. You know what I mean? Like if you grew up with the motherfucker and y'all grew up in separate lives and they knew the person in their separate life, that's different. But they didn't. They was at no point friends or
Davey made
connected or
songs with
whatever.
Max
No,
B.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Mano. For Mano to say what he said. Feel me? You know what I mean?
Whatever.
um, they they really they really not cool like that to the point it's gonna be like, all right, I could just accept it. So his stance on it is his stance. Now, if Dave East is Jim Jones' boy and he was his boy before he was boys with Max B and knew Max B had a beef with this nigga after he was already boys with him, and they became boys, and he was like, shit, I'm still gonna rock with you even though you don't rock with this nigga, then that's him. You know what I mean? Like he could say he disloyal or whatever because he was friends with the other nigga first. But if he just like, oh, I'm cool, that nigga straight, I ain't never had no beef with him. He on some shit like that. And you've been friends with Jim Jones all this time, then that is disloyal if y'all really consider yourself people like that.
But he's saying if you working or whatever, people try to get money. Jim Jones was saying like he said he respect what Mano said, but he was like if they just working together and you ain't involving me, like that's what he's saying. Like that's business. If it's business, whatever. But I mean, but they wasn't talking about him. But I think they said they wasn't talking about that, like in the moment. Like we're not talking about whatever. But I think they was because why you asking that?
I
You
mean,
know,
it's petty to kick him off a podcast because he said that, but
I
you
don't
know,
think he's going
yeah,
to do
petty.
that. People just made that up. He never said that he was kicking them off. That was they just had a conversation about that, and it seemed like they were talking about him because he was spotted at the. And then what made us had like Mr. David. Like he already
That's his
up.
name, David.
I know, but he already up on him. Okay, Mr.
David
David.
East.
I know, but don't nobody call that. And he don't call himself that. He being funny. He like stop looking at me from under your glasses because his glasses be sliding down me, you know, and he be talking like a grand, you know, like it's
Those reading glasses?
no, he be wearing
Oh,
like
I'm saying.
I don't think so. He be wearing shades or something, but they be like down on his nose, and he be looking up from them while he talking. But I don't know. Fabulous was like, I just watch what people do, and if they moving in a way that I don't like, then I just don't be around them. That was his response to the question. Like I just observe people, and because he don't even be talking. He be talking a little bit, but like he be quiet a lot. Like you could tell he like chill. Like
He got bars though.
yeah, I fuck with Fab. I love his music.
Shout out to Fab.
That
You know
vibe.
what I watched the other day? So I went to the movie, but you know what I watched the other day? I watched this movie called They Live.
I
And
think
to
I've
my
seen
80s heads, y'all know what it is. But that movie make you think. Like, they got these eye vision pro glasses that's like, like metaverse glasses, but you could see everything else clearly through your frames. So this movie is showing the world looks differently through these special glasses that they put on. So you got Roddy Piper, and I forgot the other guy's name, man. I'm terrible, man. But anyway, he's got the glasses on, and they can see that all these people aren't really people; they're aliens. So he's like, "Oh shit, these glasses make you see." Like it sounds like some high shit, but when you think about it, it's like releasing the veil of everything that we see, all the stuff that we think is like outside the box or stuff that's not true or stuff that doesn't make sense or whatever. It's like, wow, you can actually see it now. You know what I mean? You could see the Matrix for what it is. Like, it's wild.
We don't want to see the Matrix.
Yeah,
Ignorance is
yeah,
bliss.
yeah. The name of the movie is called They Live by John Carpenter. Check it out. It was really good.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. He's a wrestler. I think I seen that though. It sounds familiar, or either I seen it up there. I don't know. I watched it.
Shit's a classic. And I just went to the movies to see Predator Badlands.
How was it?
I fell asleep. I was tired. I'm getting old, man.
Oh,
I'm at 40. You feel me? Um, but yeah, it was
Papa used to fall asleep all the time in the movie and be snoring.
yeah, I tried, man. I was eating food in the previews and everything. You know
That's
what I
gonna
mean?
make you worse unless you just eat
But
candy,
I thought the movie was gonna be
sugar.
the movie was exciting. It was exciting the whole time. Like
But you
um
don't know. You asleep.
nah, I seen the movie. I seen like parts of it. Like when explosions happen and stuff,
And
like
you open your eyes.
I woke up because I was like, yo, what's going on? I didn't know if it was the movie theater. I didn't know if it was on the screen. I gotta be careful. It's
Oh
2025.
my god, I
But I looked
can't.
and it was a screen. It was spectacular. So I was like, wow, I gotta stay up a little bit. So I stayed up for a little bit. I watched it, almost got to the end to the credits, and I was like, yeah, that movie was good. It was good. What I saw glimpses of, you know what I mean, throughout my
You
little
even know what was going
I
on.
know
How you gonna
everything. I know
say?
everything about the movie.
So
I
what
just don't
happened?
want to give people spoilers, but I know everything about the movie.
You fell asleep
Nah,
while you
like
seen the
okay,
movie.
like basically, so the story of the Predators, without giving out nothing, this is just comic book lore. The story about the
Those
Predators,
are comics.
yeah, they're a species of alien that travels the galaxy looking for planets that have apex predators so that they can hunt and take those predators' heads and bring them back to their planet. Basically, they're
Take
a
their
warrior.
head.
They're a hunter race, but they're called predators. They're ultimate predator.
And you said they take people head and
The
bring it
the
back.
no the apex predator of any planet, they decapitate it and they take their skull back to their planet. Like that's the trophy.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
You just say I said they take their head. That's crazy. I
But yeah,
never
and
watched
and
that.
I
I
would be
want to watch
like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a dragon, you know what I mean? Whatever type of creature that's mad big on the planet, and they want to become, the main person in the planet, they'll try to take that one. So that's what the story was about. One of the smallest predators, who was like the prince of the predators or something, him having to go do this to prove himself, and his father was like a tyrant. You know what I mean? He was way bigger than him and his brother, and it's worth watching. Like you know what I mean? Like it's not like a horror movie.
I mean, I
So
like
Predator
horror,
was
but
more horror genre, horror sci-fi kind of. This wasn't like they weren't hunting humans or anything like that. It was more like an adventure in the story. So it gives you kind of a perspective on the character. So what you may not have known about how they live, now you get a glimpse into their life. Have you ever thought about, do predators have wives? are there female predators? Right? Has anybody ever thought about that? Right? That's what I'm
I
saying.
never watched.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that. Like that's something that can be entertained with this storyline. So it's like it's kind of crazy. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's on some 300 shit though. It's like it's
Oh
really
yeah, that's why I didn't watch it.
is. What do you mean?
That's
That's
why
why
I
you
don't
should
want.
watch it. 300 was brutal. It was a
I
lot of
don't
it was a
like
lot of
those.
fighting, a lot of
Well,
action.
yeah, but I don't like them. That time.
You don't like you don't like the movie because of the time. Okay.
It's
The
set back in that time, and it's
yeah.
not nothing. I don't want to see no dinosaurs, and no, I don't like. I don't. Jurassic Park
Does
actually
not
was good,
necessarily
but
okay. Jurassic Park wasn't that time. So look, here's the
yeah, it
thing.
wasn't. But I'm talking
Here's the
about
thing about
creature.
those movies, right? If you have a movie that's based in the Greek times, you just getting a visual of what you probably were entertained of that you were reading when you read mythology. If you were interested in mythology. So you get to see mythology on the big screen. You get to see Hercules on the big screen. You know what I mean? And get to see how they make him do his 13 labors. Like there's a beauty in being able to bring history to life in cinema because you get to see something that you've never seen before. It could be educational or it could be intriguing or it
It
could be
had to be
something
something
that
that I want
is
to
interesting.
watch.
Exactly. It could be something that's interesting. So there's things in the past that may be of interest to you that you could find. It might not be mythology. It might not be whatever.
Yeah, I watched some
But
of movies, but because this is a creature, you said they be dinosaurs, they be.
it
I
ain't no
don't want.
dinosaurs in 300.
No,
300 is a
not
regular
300. The other
is a
show,
war movie.
the
That's
show that we're
basically what it
talking
is.
about,
Okay.
the show that you said you went to see.
The movie Predator.
Yes.
Predator was a horror genre film, but this wasn't horror. This was more like I
Yeah,
would
but you
say
mentioned
action
dinosaurs. There
sci-fi.
were dinosaurs in it. Did you not? You didn't say that?
No, I said it. I said like if a predator killed I'm sorry, unalived a dinosaur, then that would be like the ultimate apex predator on the planet or something like that. But in but that's what they would search for, the biggest creature on Earth. It would have been
So
the
there's no
dinosaur.
dinosaurs in the movie.
It's not about dinosaurs. Jesus Christ! Like
I'm
what the
asking
fuck?
you,
Like
are there
it
dinosaurs in
don't
it?
have that. No, there's no
Oh,
dinosaurs in the
okay.
movie. But like I was saying that figuratively about what they do, but I wasn't telling about actually what the movie is about. Like
Okay.
is just
Cause I told you I never seen it, and you said
yeah,
if they
but
are dinosaur, they cut their head off.
I'm telling
So,
you,
but
it's
I get it
a
now.
horror fucking genre movie that they
But I
made
know the
into
Predator
an
came
adventure.
out before, isn't it? This is a remake, isn't it?
Watch the old Predator
I'm
if you
asking
want.
you,
What are you asking?
is it a remake?
No,
I never.
no, it's not really.
Oh, okay. Well, so Ray J thinks that he's gonna challenge Mario to a sing off.
Yes, Master Don. Can you tell?
um, what do you all think about that?
Ray J did what now?
He he challenged Mario to a sing off.
Oh, okay. I made a Mario reference using Mario the singer and Mario the video game. Um, I would say how many songs? Don't they got the same amount of songs?
No.
Ray J was having a conversation with DJ Quicksilver, and they were talking about Ray J and Mario and a potential song for song versus. Let's take a listen. And I told Mario, when he get out here, we going one for one. Hold on, you really want to go song for song, Mario? Singing battle? Mario don't want to see me in a one for
You
one.
only got one win.
Right, and then
Are you really telling me
wait a
that
minute.
Mario got like
Wait
two
a minute.
songs.
Mario? I think
Mario got more than 2 songs.
He got 3.
No, he's still doing music.
So let's do
All
the
right.
next
I
5
don't-
R&B songs.
I don't follow
Mario
Mario.
got coming.
So I'm not even gonna
He
do
got way
that.
more songs than Ray
But
J.
I know, like, I know I've heard more
all new
Mario
versions
songs
of
than I've
whatever he
heard.
got right
Ray J
now
songs.
against the new
Okay.
versions of whatever I got. Ray J got
He
bangers,
only
but
got-
I don't know about no new joint. I don't want to hear no new Ray J. I don't think. I got Willie Ray though with Junior and that one. If this was his band,
Ray J got one wish and
Ray got 3 in a
and that
possible.
song was
Wait a minute. Remember that? I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, wait a
Yo,
minute.
yo, but they try to have a versus. Yo, they gotta have a versus. Yo, they versus gonna be. Is it gonna be better than No Limit and Cash Money?
Ray J need to stop.
He got songs nobody heard. And he gonna play some new songs.
I hit it first.
Oh yeah, that's a banger. That's a banger.
Nobody cares.
That's a
about that.
banger.
They just
That's
thought it was
about
funny,
Kim.
but
That's
it
about
wasn't.
Kim Kardashian.
That's a true call, bro.
Wait a
No
minute,
one
this
cares
girl.
about
Wait a
Ray
minute
J
with the
or
girl.
Mario. But when Mario got
You in the
crying out
90s?
for me, braid my hair,
Ray, my hair was
just
lit.
a friend.
Just a friend was
He
lit.
got some shit.
That's it.
How
That's
do I
it.
breathe?
Nobody
How
cares
do
about
I
that.
breathe?
Go ahead.
No, that's how do I breathe?
See, I don't know. You
You
bought his album. You
No, I
was one of
didn't.
the 3 people that bought his album.
You just being funny. It's not.
Like, and out of those 3 people that bought the album, including yourself, those are the only songs they can remember. That one
No,
and that one.
you just don't listen to R&B, so you're not
But
gonna.
I'm saying that's on the album. The album.
I didn't buy his
dictates.
album, so I don't know.
But you knew what songs was up there.
I know the songs that came out because I didn't buy his album. But I'm saying
Those
he
wasn't-
sings better
those
than
wasn't
Ray J
singles.
number one, and he has more
But
songs.
it's not about that.
He has more songs.
And what they doing.
He has more songs. Ray J don't got.
Ray J had hits.
He only got like 3 songs.
Those was all hits. He only make hits.
Mario got hits too.
Mario made albums and he only told me 3 songs. Like, what you
No,
saying?
I was naming mad songs. Let Me Love You, Crying
That's
Out for
subjective.
Me, Braid My Hair,
That's
Just a
good.
Friend,
That's good.
How Do I
Those two.
Breathe.
I don't know that one.
I never heard of it.
Right. Stop that, yo. But we get copyright. Yo,
He said,
that's all I'm saying, yo. Like, yo,
he said I
we
ain't
don't
never
even
heard
know
of it.
about that
Fuck you,
track.
Charlemagne.
You
I'm
gonna
about to
say
play it.
that's what people be trying to do in the verses.
Nah,
You can't be just coming out your heart
no.
and like, yo, I got a poster that I took out of one of the Source magazines.
I don't.
And
He's a
unfolded
good
it.
singer.
And you know, it
And
was
he
like
sings better
3
than Ray J.
pages, but I put it together because this is my favorite artist. You can't be doing that. And
You heard this song before.
maybe I did once or twice. Maybe I heard it on the radio. Oh, I heard that. I know.
And
But
Charlemagne did.
it wasn't a
Meet Me
banger
at
like the other 3 songs though.
You don't like R&B.
I'm not saying it's not that how you gonna say I don't like R&B because I'm telling you the truth. You
don't.
You can't shame me.
You listen.
You can't
to,
shame
you
me,
like
but
rap.
I love R&B. R&B is Al Green. R&B is Frankie Beverly. You know what I mean? R&B is the Temptations. R. Kelly. Like
Mario is too.
Mario, alright. He's okay. I didn't say he was trash. I said that he only got 3 hits.
No,
that I
he
can
okay.
remember.
Now
like,
we gotta.
I'm saying hits. I'm saying like
how many?
I'm saying yo, this be coming on 94.3 WYBC, the Rhythm of the City.
So
plug it.
Whatever.
You know what I mean? Some people be saying that. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like he like a Keith Sweat. Like put him Keith Sweat would probably eat him up though.
That versus would get two views. You said Keith Sweat. For who?
Who would Keith Sweat go? Who Keith Sweat?
He did.
He did. He lost, right?
No, he won.
He went against who?
Bobby Brown.
He went against Bobby Brown?
I think.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause I don't know. He was proclaimed to be the king of R&B.
He has charted 15 entries on a hot R&B hip hop song.
Who's that?
Mario.
Mario. How many? 20 you said?
Billboard Hot 100 number one hits, 8 songs, two top 10.
That's good. Now that's better than Ray
Let
J
Me Love You, Just a Friend, Break Up. Oh, I remember. Why would you wanna break up? Why would you wanna break up? Yeah, I like that. Loving you, loving you,
Those are
loving you.
songs that
When I'm
a few
fucking
people might have known, like
crying out for me. How do I breathe?
some of those songs, like I don't know.
See, you said that was on the top. It was on the top for what does that mean? 10 weeks, 20 weeks, 23. Oh no, these is the number that they was. So How Do I Breathe was number 10. What does that number mean? Does that mean how many weeks? Maybe I think that means weeks.
Oh, that
Oh
year,
yeah.
that month, that's what they was, and on that day of the month they was on that.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think it means
they
36
was at
days or
46 and then dropped to 10 and went back to 10.
No.
What do you mean no? That's
That's
what it
not what
say. It's two different numbers.
Oh. But they were
I
still
mean, it is
on.
what it is. But he was in there. That's what that matters. Being in there
Yeah, I
matters.
knew he was.
In
That
there
you're
matters.
downplaying that. Don't do that.
I just said he only had 3 hits. I was wrong with that. I concede to that. But he had 8. What the fuck? Out of all the shit he made,
No, he
like that's
didn't.
what I'm saying. Like
It didn't say
Ray J
8.
probably had 8, low key. Look up
No,
Ray
he
J.
did.
If you looking up him,
He only got one.
yo, why she coming for Ray J, yo?
Cause
Ray J, international artist.
he don't even come up. He don't got no.
Yo, he really don't come up on Billboard.com. He don't come up at all. That's crazy.
Ray J, please not guilty for sexual battery. That's what.
Yo, only thing that came up was news on him, yo. Oh my god, that's terrible.
He arrested at Beverly Hills Hotel.
This is real shit.
Hospitalized for exhaustion. You need to get some rest, Ray J. Ray J done lost his mind. He acting like he
Ray
done
J a
drank that
wild boy.
Orlando Brown juice.
Hey, Mastodon, who you got in a battle rap between Cassidy and Easy the Block Captain? If you listen to battle rap, that was the debate earlier. What else going on? Why she look crazy? What was that?
Oh, this lady, she was a girl at drinking coffee at a Dunkin' Donuts, and
Oh
I
Jesus!
don't know. This lady, this ad came on. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you only listen to R&B? Oh, all right. Oh, so you gonna be at this battle? You gonna be at this R&B battle with Ray J and Marley?
He said nobody cares about that. About either one.
Okay, guys, so this is Zaria, and she was making an outfit of the day video with a Dunkin' Donut coffee in her hand. But here's the thing, right? She ended up doing it right in front of this coffee shop, and the owner comes out and says something to her. Well, I guess this just turned into a vlog of me trying your cafe, so come on in. So she makes this TikTok video. She goes around the store, looks, is that the owner? I don't know. But the store looks nice. I mean, nothing too crazy, okay? It looks good. So how embarrassing. And then she kicked me out because she said, we don't do outside drinks in here. You're so right. But I got me and cheese Danish, so I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10 from my car, respectfully. Not she bullied you into buying something and then kicked you out. You're doing an ad for Dunkin' outside my store? Yeah, she was on some kind of passive aggressive stuff. Like you really took the time to come out the store to check me for holding a Dunkin' Donuts coffee in front of your store? You act like you about to lose sales. Girl, don't let people disrespect you like that. Me calling my bank to dispute the Danish? What the? Well, I definitely will not be going to Fior Cafe. She's so weird for that. 150K likes, oh no. Rude and stores empty, it adds up. She was definitely being passive aggressive. Oh no. Girl, please. You went in, then got kicked out after you bought something? Why you guys use this picture, Brewski? You know, that is crazy. You saw her walk in with the drink. You basically did a, let me just get her money real quick, then she can get out. From this picture, it do match the description. Now, guys, this video blew up to 7.9 million views. Shit. And people were not happy.
So yeah, because the lady was outside, she was recording the video. She had a Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup in her hand, and the cafe that she was in front of was like, "Don't be filming, advertising other companies in front of my store." And so that's basically the gist of it. Do you think that's Karen-ness?
I mean, shit. If she really owned that shit, because she probably wasn't. She probably was just a manager or some shit. Then she got every right to be like, "Yo, I don't want you to be trying to." That's just like when somebody is voting for somebody else and they on their turf or they fucking take their picket fence out and put theirs in where they put theirs at and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fair in the sense of market and competition, but you don't want to like cross that line of respect. But if they were just a manager, they was just being a Karen. Because this ain't your story. Not really. It ain't that serious. I can't stand the Karen, but.
And then they said we don't allow outside privacy.
Yeah, like, wasn't it a Dunkin' Donuts drink?
But that's not Dunkin' Donuts. That was Fior Cafe.
Oh.
That's why she told her to.
Shit. You know, buy one of ours and go back outside.
That's what she did. That's why she bought the Danish. And somebody said.
And she let her do it after that? She was letting her record? Oh.
She said she got the Danish and she left. She gonna record in her car.
She gonna get one with that. Who the fuck she think she is? Keith Lee? Like, I hate when these people get out here, yo. And they think they could give people food reviews and shit. But that's the era we in right now. And this era, like, is dope that you could just anybody could just come up. It's no excuse to be lazy. Like, honestly, like my aunt just demanded that she gonna help me sell my beard oil brand. So I'm like, Jesus, why so aggressive? But
yeah, shout out to Lions, man. What is that?
That is what it's called. It's called King's Mane.
King's Mane.
And it's got some healthy essential oils in it, all natural products, hypoallergenic.
Yeah, it's beard oil. If you're interested, you can comment down below. Or you could contact us on our social media. That's linked down below our Instagram. You could DM us if you're interested in purchasing some beard oil. He's running a sale this holiday season. So
yeah. If you buy 4, you get 1 free. And I'm gonna be making a.
And it's great. It makes you feel really soft, and your woman's gonna love it because it's gonna make you smell good. I mean, although you should already smell good, but this is an enhancement, and it's gonna make your beard soft. Has eucalyptus oil in it, all natural ingredients, aloe. You know. So don't miss out. Get you some.
That's right.
And go listen to my music on YouTube too. My AI created songs that I wrote on my YouTube channel. The link is in the description.
Turkey Day's coming up.
Yeah. I just feel like holidays is just, I don't know. I don't really, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But to me, I feel like it's a regular day.
It is.
Holidays, birthdays, all that.
Still gotta work.
Well, no, you have to work on Thanksgiving.
Some people do.
No.
You could volunteer.
I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I would volunteer at the soup kitchen or something. I want to do that actually. I've never done that before. You want to go there this year?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. If I am gonna give, I don't want people to see me giving. I don't like that.
You don't have to.
Nah, but if I'm near giving people soup at the soup kitchen or food or whatever, that's
Oh.
them seeing me giving.
So how would you give it if they didn't know?
Contributions.
What, you be donating to charities?
Food or cans or money, something like that. However I can.
Somebody see? Or you mean you don't want other people besides the person to see? That's what you're
I
saying.
don't care if they don't see me either. Like I don't want nobody to see me.
So how are you
I just
just
want
doing
to
this?
do it.
How do you know they need you? You
I'm
have
just
to
gonna.
see.
Nah, you don't got to. I'm gonna be
Unless it's
like
a
you.
charity.
I'm be a faithfully praying.
Right. How are you gonna give if you're not there? That's what I'm saying. Like what? I mean, you don't have to do that, but if unless you donate to a charity, that's the only way you can give without being.
I'm a mail it to
They
them.
know.
I'm a mail it to
Who are you sending it to? How do you
wherever
know?
it gotta go. Anonymously. Anonymous tip.
So you just going to look up an address on Google and then pick one.
No,
Eeny, meeny,
I'm gonna
miny,
send it to the place that give them the stuff.
They don't
Whoever
send
gives
you a
them the
place
stuff.
for this stuff. Then people don't be people complain that they not.
I'm
They
gonna
don't
be like,
getting the money
I
when you
want
send
this
it to the
person with this
countries for
name to
relief.
get this turkey. Enjoy this turkey. I don't want everybody to just get their dibs. If I want this old lady with one leg to get this turkey, then that's who gets the turkey. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. I want it to be like that.
Okay.
Now, if I had enough to give it to all the schools or something, so all the kids could bring one home, I would do that too. I'm not Nino Brown. I can't be just giving out turkeys in the neighborhood.
That's great. Turkeys are expensive.
Turkeys ain't even all that. Like I like the Cajun turkey.
Yeah, I don't. We gotta make some turkey wings. Fry them.
They made turkey wings and juice. I remember that.
Really? I don't remember that
You
scene.
got some more turkey wings.
Bless you.
Oh.
Bless you. I seen Juice mad times. Bless you.
Jeez.
Look at this lobster.
Are some of the best baked potatoes in the world. Let's see how expensive
a baked potato with a lobster. A lobster tail on top of it in the shell.
Yeah, so you can't even eat that.
You can eat it. You just gotta take it out.
You can't eat that with the shell. I mean, you gotta take
the
shell
I don't know
off.
why would you put. Yeah.
And it's a sandwich. Like who want to dig in a sandwich and take the shell off? It's too much work.
A sandwich with a baked potato.
When people dub themselves as making the best whatever,
he said it was $70.
They gotta make it. They gotta cater it so that you don't have to do anything else. If I'm spending $70 for a sandwich
or they give
that
you a
got
salad with olives with
or
pits
something,
in it.
take everything that's gonna choke me out. You feel me? Take all that shit out.
Or
take the
cut
fucking
up your
tail.
mouth.
If I can't just eat the tail, then take that shit the fuck out. I gotta peel this shit off and like that's too much.
Your hands all greasy.
My hands getting fucked up. You ain't give me no white gloves and stuff to eat my food or not. Like, come on, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all supposed to be chefs. Y'all supposed to make it comfortable for the damn for the people when they go to these restaurants. The nigga, what's the dude? Salt Bay, the nigga do this and shit. The other dude, he got tenderism. Feel me? Like, I want to go somewhere with my glasses on and throw my glasses somewhere. Well, not these. I'm gonna get some dummy ones. These are. I got to get the eye vision pros. Like I need them shits. So the world could look like fucking Grand Theft Auto. Shit gonna look like Grand Theft Auto. I got one life. I got one life left. I got 3 lives left. What if a motherfucker was walking? What if you could see how many lives people have when you walking around? Like their number of lives is on top of their head, like their health and shit.
That was like this other movie. It wasn't life though. It wasn't health. It was on a mirror.
Oh! It was an episode or something. I thought you was talking
Man.
about the movie with Justin Timberlake, Time.
Oh no, I
where
never
they had
watched.
to keep charging time, and if you didn't have enough time, then you would die.
Oh no, I never watched it.
That movie was good,
but
and he was in it.
But
I was surprised.
But no, this wasn't about death though. This was about like your social score. So like everybody, you could see what you were, and you did everything in life. That was currency. Your social status. So like if you were like you didn't have no friends, you was corny or whatever. Like nobody's like you would that would be that's based on how you get an apartment, your social status, everything like that. They check that before you get an apartment, and you have to be at a 5 or a 8 or something. And she had went down at like a 3 because mad crazy stuff happened in the day, and every time you do stuff, like your score go down. Like if you do something wrong, and then if your score get too low, then they lock you up in jail. It was crazy.
There was a lot of these movies in the 90s when I was growing up, and all the movies in the 90s that they had about the future was like the future's gonna be like this, and we're gonna be able to do this and see this or whatever. And we just now got to a point where they're comfortable with introducing to the world self-driving vehicles.
I'm not comfortable with them introducing it.
I'm saying they've already done it. Like I'm saying, we're at a point now where they're comfortable with introducing self-driving cars to the world.
In some states, they use it for Uber.
And that is crazy. It's a crazy event because we like how when we say it was like, yo, it's been a long time. Like why they wasn't doing this then? No, it hasn't been a long time. Remember, we're only living in the century, right? So you gotta think about all the time that they've been here before and all the progression that they had at certain time. Electricity, electronics, sufficiency, using different minerals and different materials to create things. Stuff that's stronger, stuff that cuts, stuff that can't be cut. You know what I mean? And they're using these things to create new technology. Some people are saying they getting like alien technology or something like that. I don't know, but some of this stuff is
we got aliens. They
very
said that
innovative.
at a press meeting.
They did was talking. Well, they were talking about it in code, but we know what they were saying because it was specific enough for them to be like, yeah. So why I've been holding this for so long? Because it was a this level classification information or whatever. You can't access this information unless you have this level of clearance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, G15 classified case. A G15 classified, like on rush hour.
Oh, that's what he said.
He was like, "Look, I look like Kelsey Clinton." Kelsey.
That's funny.
Chris Tucker funny. I'm gonna watch.
They said they was gonna make another one. I don't know if they are.
They old now. They need stuff.
I mean, this dude's still doing movies called Police Story.
G15 classified.
G15 classified.
Yeah.
You know what was my movie? It's crazy. Lethal Weapon, man. Lethal Weapon was my movie. Yo, Lethal Weapon was crazy. It was a crazy movie.
I don't remember.
I used to love watching Lethal Weapon. You know?
There were like 3, right?
Yeah, Lethal Weapon and 48 Hours with Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy. That was a good movie.
Never seen that.
And trying to think those old movies that was like really good like that. I like the old movies like, but I don't like them. See, it's a difference between it being an old movie and it being an old movie. Like an old movie that was made in 1970 versus a movie that's made to depict 1970.
Yeah,
Like
portray that
like what's
time
that
sense.
movie that just came out? The horror movie where the lady was older and they was going out there to shoot corn, and they were driving in a van, and what was the name of it? Double X, right? Was that
Yeah,
it? The
triple X.
Triple X, right? That was a movie that was supposed to take place in like the 70s or something like that.
Yeah.
Same as with
I didn't like it because
Leatherface.
I don't
That was a
like
movie
that.
that was
It
supposed to
has to
take
be a
place
really
in the
good movie
70s or
for me. Like,
something. But these movies, like, it's like they put a spin on it because it's still like old school, but they still put a spin on it where it's modern. Because even though everything's supposed to be old, it's crisp. The quality is clear, and it's not
it's
like
not
those
because
movies
of
that was
that. I
old.
just
They
don't
looked
like.
old. You know what I mean? These movies that's supposed to be old, they're new, but they're in an older place in time.
Yeah, I said back in time, but I still. Well, like I said, it got to be a real good movie for me to pay attention to. I didn't really like X, or they made like like a spinoff or something with a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I watched it just to watch it because I like horror movies, but I didn't really. It wasn't all that. It was okay for what it was, and I don't like movies when they be filming like and you see that view. I don't like that.
You gotta understand the art. It's art.
I don't want to see that art.
Art.
That art is not interesting to me.
It has a vast audience.
It
It
has to be a
can.
really good movie.
Like I didn't think Blair Witch Project was a really good movie, but they loved it
Mm.
for whatever reason. And it wasn't nothing scary about it. It was
I
like
never watched Paranormal
people thought it
Activity
was real, and that's why people gravitated towards it.
because I don't want to. That's it. I don't like them when they filming. Like I don't be. It'd be corny to me when they do that view. I know they're trying to make it look more real because like I'm recording myself, but
Hmm.
like I don't like it because we know you're not recording yourself. We're in the movie theater or wherever we're watching it.
Mm.
We know the truth, so it's like there's no need to do that. It doesn't. I would prefer.
Right, you never saw the witch in the Blair Witch Project, like the whole time, like it never even came up. So it's like, what was chasing them? Then they found like teeth and all this other stuff. Like it was just a bunch of buildup of nothing. Like, you know what I mean? It looked very. It was Tubi before Tubi came out. It literally was like Tubi.
What's that other movie? You like that movie VHS?
I
I
love
never.
VHS. I love the spin off of it. VHS is it's like it's basically like they're trying to make a genre of snuff for um like Prime, for Amazon Prime. They started with it on Netflix. That's where I first found out about it. And then they kind of like, now VHS is like a popular, it's like a popular movie because what is it like, I've heard kids say, what is a VHS? I'm like, what? A cassette tape. You know, you put it in there, you press rewind button, whatever, but it's not their era. And the way that it was recorded, the way that you make a big VHS is you would need the big cassette inside the big camera. The what camera is that? The 8 millimeter camera or whatever. So you got this big giant camera or whatever. I don't know. No, I don't think it was 8 millimeter. But you got this big giant camera and you're shooting, and you making cassette tapes. So it was just like it was just crazy that they came out with that type of joint. And the way they set it up, the build up with the movie was crazy. Like it just seemed like, okay, so somebody goes into this house and they just start watching all these movies, and then you just see how all of these movies are playing out or whatever, where they recorded it on the screen, and then at the end there's another jump scare where they get taken out, and now everybody else is jumping on this trend of making these type of movies, and then they got little serial movies like the Poughkeepsie tapes, which is not a real story, but it's really crazy. Like they're searching for this serial deleter, and his storyline is that he has all of these tapes of all of these things that he's done, and they've gathered these tapes so they can see what he's done on these tapes, but they don't know who he is because he's so clever. He's able to hide their their body parts in different states. So you'll find the head in this state, you'll find the arms in this state, you'll find the legs in this state. So you don't tie them together. It's crazy, and it was a
Gotta
wild
watch
movie.
that. That's
You
the
never seen that?
camera. That's them looking like they're filming themselves.
Nah,
No, I never
just
seen.
it's just like they're just going through tapes, but they're searching for this person.
And they're just playing the tapes.
They're playing the tapes while they're talking about
Yeah.
searching for the person.
Yeah, no, I never seen it. Sounds good though. I'll check it out. It's my kind of movie, you know. I love horror movies and chopping people up. I like watching it, not doing it. I would never. This woman.
Watch how this nurse dismisses the pain of a woman giving birth at Dallas Regional in Mesquite, Texas. When's your due date? Right now. Is your due date 11? What? How many times have you been pregnant? 3. This is your 3rd pregnancy? Yes. You have 2 babies. It's in my ass. You have 2 babies at home? Who's your doctor? Lang is her doctor.
Is the baby coming out?
Okay, it was born 12 minutes later.
Y'all treat all your patients like this or just the black ones? Okay, let's have a patient for you. Last name is Jones.
Dang, where the dude at? You know I'm about to ask that.
Yeah, I mean, that's not big.
Her due date is the 10th.
Well, maybe she will get her mom and have a research.
She got 3 pregnancies, 2 babies at home. I bet y'all listen next time. When you found out you was delivering at this hospital, your ass should have changed doctors. Everybody say how they treat people here. This video is infuriating because my wife, she has had 3 kids. I understand the process. I understand the pain of it also. Black women are more likely to die. I believe it's 3 to 1, more likely to die in childbirth. And according to some studies, it's because of things like this, where they're not taken seriously for the pain that they're going through. Watch how this nurse.
That's crazy.
Mm.
And it says she had the baby 12 minutes after that. So it was time. And she said, I mean, they got to do the paperwork, but you can't put her in the room and do something like give her, if she wants some medicine, epidural or whatever. I don't know how, if she had to be, excuse me, 12 minutes later, then Might have been too late. I don't know how long she was waiting before she even spoke with her and started asking her for information, but it's crazy. A lot of black people complain about not getting proper care when they go to the hospital, or and especially like they said during pregnancy and stuff. That's crazy. I don't think I've experienced bad treatment, but luckily I've never gone to anything that bad where it was like I don't know. But if I have a child, I'm having a home birth anyway. I don't trust these doctors. They don't. They. I don't know. I'd rather have a, and if something go wrong, I'm gonna have a midwife, and if something go wrong, then have a doctor, a backup doctor on call or something. But to sit in a tub in a pool or however they do. Sometimes they have an indoor pool. I mean, not an indoor pool, like a pool that you blow up and they put water in and you sit in it. But yeah,
You think about the Michael Jackson movie coming out.
what is it called?
Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson something. The Michael Jackson movie. I think they only made like
It's
3 of them.
called Remember the Time. They
Is
made
that what it
mad.
is?
I don't know. I just made
Um,
that up.
they've only
Uh,
made 3,
they made mad Michael Jackson
and
movies.
the
And
3 that they made,
the one with Flex in it
the best one
was American Dream.
was American Dream. And then they had a fake biopic on Lifetime or something.
It wasn't fake. It was really made.
But the American Dream was lit. That was like the best one. So this will be number 4. This one, the person actually looks like him and he talks like him. I don't know. I think this is one of his nephews or
It's
something.
called Michael. Yeah, that's what it said.
The name of it is called Michael.
Mhm.
And the other one wasn't even like American Dream wasn't just him, but
It
it kind
was
of
the chick,
branched off
yeah,
into being about him because
because it went through on his life until he
he's the
became a
biggest
solo.
star
Right.
or was the biggest star. He's immortalized though.
Jafar Jackson. Yeah, it's his nephew. Antoine Farquhar made it, the director.
Lord Farquaad. Good look.
Yeah, we needed that. Well, no, they don't make no more after this.
Huh.
Because they always be doing it. They make it 10 different movies or
What
remakes.
movie would you like to see a sequel of? Like that's a good question. What movie wouldn't you mind seeing a sequel of in this day and age?
Um, what's that movie? You probably gonna say it's corny. I mean, it wasn't all that, but it was okay. I would want to see it more.
Yeah, me too. I like that idea. He said he liked the idea of a Jackson playing Jackson.
Yeah, that
Gremlins 3?
impersonator got upset.
Gremlins 3? That's crazy. I don't know.
Gremlins was
I
corny.
don't know. Like some people would say Gremlins was corny. But I don't know. He said Gremlins 3. Wow. Gremlins
Um,
for a sequel.
what was that movie where everybody birthday was all the kids who birthday was on that day? Like it was like a curse or something, and then
Did did we need the Beverly Hills Cop sequel?
I didn't
Did we
even
need
watch none
that?
of
Was
them.
that a sequel that we needed?
I didn't watch none of them. One, two, or then isn't it three?
It's just good to see Eddie Murphy back in movies because Eddie Murphy was great. Come on, the Nutty Professor. Come on.
We were just me and mom were just talking about Norbit because Cause she said she watched that joint like 10 times in a row.
Yo,
Or she
he
kept
funny,
watching
yo.
it like
He
every
funny.
day. I was like, yo, you stupid. But she said, Melvin came in the room and said, Mom, stop watching Norbit. Because she watched it so many times.
Yo, I love all of Eddie Murphy's movies except for Metro. I'm sorry, Metro's a hard pass.
I don't even know what that
Metro, yeah, exactly. Metro is not. It wasn't one of his.
Norbit was funny. She said,
Bowfinger was
Norbit,
weird too,
Duke.
but I guess people liked it because Steve Martin was in it.
That was weird.
Um, I don't know. Like, I don't know
I
what
like
movie I would want to
Vampire in
see.
Brooklyn, but I don't want to
You want to see part 2 of that?
No, I said no.
I'm saying like
Because you
it's
talking
kind
about Eddie
of
Murphy.
it's kind of difficult to see a part 2 to any movie. Like
there are some movies I'm like I want it to be something else, but now that you ask me about it, I can't think. Like every movies I've said, like, oh, they need to make another one.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter already got like
he got like 7 movies.
I
don't know.
New Jack City.
New Jack City 2. That's crazy. That would be crazy. Boys in the Hood 2. Juice 2. See, when you make movies like that, you could say those movies, but then would it be good? Because they did a Belly 2 and it went.
No, but use the same people. They all still alive. Ice T is alive. Pookie, Chris Rock is alive. That white guy is alive. He playing Bordello Blood, didn't he? The white cop in New Jack City.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't think so.
I think all the main people is alive. That guy, is it? He's so cute. That cop, Mario Van Peebles, he was in it. That guy.
Oh, Eddie Murphy and Martin using all their characters. That'd be a crazy movie.
Yeah, Shanae, the little short. What is his name? Roscoe. And then Eddie Murphy got all the clumps. The Chinese guy, Norbit and Rasputia. Everybody. They crazy. They're good actors. They could do all that. Cause Rasputia really looked like, it really looked like a woman, like a fat lady, and she got down that slide and all the water disappeared. And she said, "What? How you doing?"
Shout out to what's her name? That lady.
It ain't no lady. That was him.
Nah, I'm talking about that be saying that shit.
Um,
Retribution.
Wendy Williams.
Shanae. Yeah, Wendy Williams. Retribution meets Shanae. That'd be a crazy movie. That would be crazy.
What movie would I know? What horror movie should it be a sequel? It should be. I don't know.
Well, Black Phone 2 was good.
I still ain't watch it. I am going to. And him. I need to watch it.
It's difficult to make a really good sequel.
Did American Horror Story
Conjuring pulled it off. Saw pulled it off. Like whether you like it or not, they pulled it off. Final Destination, they pulled it off because they stayed true to the concept of their movie. Saw was puzzles. You know what I mean? It was a who done it with Scream. With Nightmare on Elm Street, you kept going in people's dreams. You could do that forever. You know what I mean? Michael Myers, they never caught him. You know what I mean?
They did catch him.
Well, they caught him and he got back up. You know what I mean? They just kept using him, like the zombie movies, it's just like everybody keep getting infected. Now a frog got it, and the frog got bit by a mosquito, and that mosquito gave somebody the virus again. Now the outbreak starts all over again because they got sick all day and they thought it was a burger they had, but it wasn't a burger. And then they bit somebody by accident because they started to get hungry and they missed lunch. And that burger just wasn't good anymore. They wanted something else. So they bit the person. Now the person is infected. Their arms start bubbling up. Then they take out their whole family. Their family works for the board, right? Now the whole board is infected. You know, that's how these movies play out. But you could keep on doing that for like 30 sequels because there's always going to be these archetypes of movies that are going to stand out. Vanilla Sky. Mm-hmm. What was Vanilla Sky? He was just high.
Tom Cruise. No, he was able to. Something with death or something where he's able to see another world because his wife died or something. I don't know. He was able to go into another dimension. I forgot. Or he was dead, and then it was like, come. His woman was telling him to come.
That last Mission Impossible, it looked like who could stop that guy, man?
Who could stop who? Batman.
Another Friday, right? We had like 4 Fridays though. Yeah, like we have Friday, we had last Sunday. I mean, that was still a cute movie, right? Wasn't it? First Sunday.
Yeah. With Cat Williams. She said, "My mother named me Lee John. Why you got 2 names?" Because she had
he the only one that could do impossible missions though. Ethan Hunt, nobody like him. He's the best.
Another Training Day.
Training Day was alright. Like I want to see what happened to Alonzo.
That's what his name was in the movie.
Denzel, yeah.
I be forgetting people's names, but I've seen that movie a couple times. And what's that white guy name?
They made a sequel to Gladiator with Denzel.
I didn't watch it.
That was okay.
I didn't watch the first one.
They said he did, but they ain't really. Oh yeah, yeah.
Because they shot him. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he was like King Kong ain't got.
They lit him up in the whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I wish they would have.
You know what they could do? They could play it like a replay and be like, "Well, this is what really happened."
Or a prequel, or they could be like a family member avenging him.
Okay. Nobody liked him. It was happy he was gone.
His family too.
All the people that was in the movie. It was like, yo.
Wasn't he like taking care?
Man, you gotta do your own work around here.
Didn't he have like a brother or something? That was something else. No, I think that was in Pelican Brief. When he had a brother and his brother, it was something wrong and he was taking care of him. And his brother had a son.
That was that movie, Fallen.
Fallen. Yeah, Fallen. So what happened in Pelican?
Fallen was good.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Fallen could be a part 2.
When they be like, time is on my side. Yes, it is. And then the demon go into the spirit. Okay. Yeah. I love that movie. I've seen that a few times. Denzel's a good actor. I didn't like him in Training Day though. I mean, he did a good job, but
Denzel with the Cleo, from Cut It Off.
Why that Denzel had to be crooked before he took it? All these good movies he made before that, and then you want to give him an Oscar.
But he got an Oscar on that, right?
Yeah, that's why he said, why did he have to be crooked before he took it? Because He made a bunch of good movies. Malcolm X.
Malcolm X was too controversial. The government wasn't ready for that. No man should have all that power.
No one man should have all this power. The clock ticking, I just count the hours. Shout out to Kanye, even though he crazy too. Something wrong with him. He say he running for president. I ain't voting for him. You would?
Who?
Kanye West.
Hell yeah.
You would vote for Kanye West, Mastodon?
Put a nigga in the office. What? Look, I was watching what movie I was watching? No, it wasn't a movie. We playing Call of Duty. Call of Duty, the damn president looked like Carlos Mencia or some shit.
Who's
and I'm
that?
like, yo, how the fuck is this the president of the United States, bro? I'm like, yo, this crazy President Fernandez. I was like, yo. Now, no shade, bro. But the shit just kind of like took me for a loop. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Now, here's the thing. We had Obama, but that wasn't real. That wasn't like a black nigga. You know what I mean? Like a black nigga really would have been about that shit. He still did shit. You know what I mean? But a whole 100% one might have been different. Maybe we wasn't ready for that. Maybe we still not ready for that. But the fact they put everything else, they made a woman the president. In 24, they did give us a black president for a little bit. But then they murked them, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they be doing us filthy, bro.
Look, I don't know. They all full of crap, if you ask me. And I'm not voting for no celebrity to be the president unless
Kanye West is low-key a genius, though.
Unless I don't know about that. Unless he's good at doing music. But I wouldn't just say because he's Kanye West, or anybody else. You have to have good policy or things that you're fighting for. You have to have similar values, or neither one of you getting my vote. Whoever's running, all the people are. So
I know he went and he made up with the Jewish the guy. He was holding his hand, the rabbi. He was holding his hand. He was, yo. These Oreo cookies ain't nothing on them. I mean, he was that guy. Kanye West, I mean, I don't gotta explain genius, but I'll explain this. Every person in an artistic manner or creative, we're all genius in our own way, right? But then there's always a metric to rate something. It could be your own analytics, whatever. You have your own way to do it. But there's always going to be a metric to rate something. And his ingenuity, his innovativeness beyond just the music, he's tapped into several different genres. That's with the music. But also him being able to market outside of the music into other brands, building architecture, having a group of followers and becoming a fucking pastor. Like what? He's like all this extra shit. Like he's been on so many other waves outside of just his music. It's like what is he doing? And then sometimes when he's talking about stuff, you always think about when people say shit. Sometimes you think sometimes people just say shit just so you can hear them saying something. But he be saying shit that you could be like, he's saying something wild, but he also saying shit that makes sense if you think about it. People are very base level, not everybody, but a lot of people are very base level with understanding things. Like for instance, when he said slavery was a choice. If you really think about that, yes, it was a choice. It was a choice that the people that decided to give over the slaves to that Atlantic trade to do that for whatever other goods was transactions. I talked to an African about that recently. And I was like, I mean, Africans would love to come to America because they don't like it in Africa. And we would love to go to Africa, but it's not what we think it's gonna be. Like we're not gonna go to Africa and make all Africa ours and everything's gonna be beautiful. We're all gonna be together. No, because tribes that's right next to each other is fighting like they in Chicago and Chirac. It's literally like that. But you can understand that there's a guy that's like he came up from whatever he came up from in our country, and he says something like slavery is a choice, and automatically from that state, that was just one thing, but there's other things that he did. But from that statement, people was like, "Yo, this dude is wow. How could he say that? He's against and then you look at everything that he does. Is he doing it just for a message, or is he doing it to to pique your interest, to make you think about something? That's why I say he's a genius because he makes you curious. You question his ethics, his morals. You question if he's sane. You question anything about him because he's always out there. But he's doing things on the back end that's bringing him money. He figured out a way to separate his brand from another brand by getting blackballed or whatever happened, and still becoming a billionaire. Like it's just crazy. Like I don't understand. And it's not just money, but it's just all of these different metrics. And then the money is the icing on the cake because he's been able to do all those things in a level that surpasses different levels of society, if that means anything anymore. But he's single-handedly figured out generational wealth for himself anyway. His family's good. How do we recreate that? And I'm saying if it's not that easy for everybody to recreate that, I don't think everybody has the same level of genius. But then your genius is driven in different ways. You got to figure out what your genius is. You have to become the best version of whatever that is to meet that. And we was watching a podcast the other day, Lapeef, and we're talking about a woman. What were they saying? A woman not wanting a man because of, I forgot what they were saying exactly. But one dude said you got to tell you if the woman says that she doesn't like you, you have to say,
Oh, you gotta ask her
you got to
why.
ask her why, right? And I thought about that to an extent. It's true if you're interested in that person, because look, we're the hunters. So do you give up or do you remain consistent? If you remain consistent, then she's gonna expect you to be consistent in a relationship. Like if it's easy, then it's gonna be easy for the whole relationship. Like it depends on how you get it. You know what I mean? And then you gotta also look at what type of person you're getting. If you get somebody easy, then it might be easy for other people. But if you get somebody easy, then they might just like you and want everything to be easy for you. Or they might have an expectation, but they're gonna give you this so that when you get there, now they can be like, okay, now these are my boundaries after you've done X, Y, and Z. I think people aren't transparent enough, but I feel like if a person is not interested, then I would be like, I'm gonna get the fuck on. Like I don't care
Right.
why they don't like me because I'm working on myself already. And if I feel like I was comfortable enough to approach the person, I would think that I'm presentable enough to approach the person at that point in time. And if that person doesn't accept what I'm bringing to them, then they won't accept what I'm bringing to
He
them.
said,
In my
ask them
opinion.
why, and then if you really want it, then fix yourself up so you get it. It depends, but if you gotta
Right.
do all that, then that's not the because there's certain things that you can't change. You can't change your personality. You could change things that are bad about you that you shouldn't be doing, like certain behaviors, but your personality is who you are. Like, so that's like your sense of humor, that's going to be the same, like things like that. So if why, I don't know. I feel like if somebody just say they don't like you and they not even giving you having a conversation with you, you need to walk away. Don't ask me why, because I don't have to tell you why. I'm
Yeah.
being nice by saying, well, I usually just lie
Cause they
and be
might.
like,
I mean,
I
it might
have
be.
them
It
in.
might be anything. But shit, you just gotta go. You gotta check your list before you leave out the crib. If you know that,
Check my list.
not well. If a dude gets turned down, they was talking about dudes.
Oh, he gotta make a list.
Make sure that your breath don't stink. Make sure that you don't got no stains on you. Make sure that you ain't got no green shit in your mouth. Make sure you ain't got no boogers hanging out. Make sure ain't no holes in none of your shit that you got on your shirt. None of that. Um, make sure you don't look dusty. Make sure you don't got no ashiness in your knuckle crevices. You know what I mean? All of these things they probably gonna be looking at. But you might not be thinking like, oh shit, let me get my knuckles real quick. You know what I mean? You might not even be thinking that shit. And she'll be like, you put your hand on the table, whole time she keep looking at your knuckles. You ain't even realize it. She looking at your knuckles and underneath your fingernails and shit, trying to see if this nigga dig up his nose. All types of shit.
What?
All types of shit because they be on extra
Why would
shit.
you just be thinking like, oh, let me see if this
Y'all
nigga
be on extra shit. They
dig
just be
up his
thinking about
nose?
some other shit.
No,
Like why this nigga like that? Like this nigga talking about
I
mad
wouldn't
shit.
care
This
if
nigga
his
talking
hands are
about
ashy
mad
because I
shit.
feel like that's a man.
His
Like
hand got
some guys don't always
nasty
put on
callus,
lotion,
or
not callous,
he
but just
missing a if he
ashy.
missing a thumb, you gonna know,
Oh my
right? If he
god.
missing the thumb, you gonna be like,
Why are you
damn,
putting extreme
look at
stuff?
that nub right there.
Why are you saying extreme
You
stuff?
like, damn, he's saying mad shit, and you just paying attention to that nub instead of focusing on the conversation. He
You're
been
crazy.
driving the whole time with that shit, and you ain't even realize he only had 4 fingers on the wheel. Like, he wasn't using his thumb for his turn. He thorough with it.
He love it.
He
I'm
thorough.
not a part of this.
He doing with his palm. Feel me?
This defamation
But
towards
you know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't know. Women are a dilemma. But I said, look,
he
nigga,
being funny because he's saying
if you don't,
that's the type of guys that I date. That's what he's trying to say. Like, oh, I just be.
it got a
He
little
told
nippy
me
in this motherfucker real quick. Yo, you
he
got any
closed it.
waters? You
Yeah,
only
over
got the
there.
hot waters? Why you
I
laughing?
don't put
Let me get a hot
my
water.
water in the refrigerator because I like it to be
Let me get
room
that room
temperature.
water.
You could close the window. You gotta take that
Got my
shoe
coat
off.
on, man. Cowboys. I mean,
Cowboys, oh, he ain't like that.
oh.
Uh,
You must be a Bills fan. I don't see you either a Bills or an Eagles fan. You don't come down because New York fans know not to say nothing. But an Eagles fan, yeah, they feel like they tough. And then we got the Bills fan. I don't know why they so tough.
are they playing?
Oh, we ain't even got no beef with y'all. You a Tampa Bay, so you a bandwagon hater, yo. Don't be a bandwagon hater, bro. You know our record, man. You know Cowboys pedigree. You know we got our 5 championships. Like, come on, man. Don't take our fame from us, man.
5. And how long?
You saying how long? Do you know how many championships they have in the NFL? 6 is the top. 6 is the top. 6 is the most. So we could hold on to that to our dear life until somebody get at least 4. You
How
feel
many
me?
games they played?
What you
And
mean?
how many times they been in the playoffs? Or
So in the 90s they was there 3 times. So they've been there in the 90s. That was the most recent. So it's been over It's been over 10 years. We could say that since they won. So,
And you still talk about them.
what you mean?
It's been over 10 years.
But they're champions. They're fucking champions. A team that's a champion is a beast, man. Team that's a champion is a beast. How you gonna say? Well, your math not mathing, bro. It's
If
only
it
two
was in the
thousand. It's
90s,
only
2000,
2025. It's only 2000. Only 2025. So
you
how you
said
gonna
in the
get?
90s though. So that's before the
Yeah,
2000.
but that's
It would be
still.
25 years if it started in
Oh
2000.
yeah, because we 2025. Damn, I forgot. That was a minute ago. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. You right. That was a long ass time. Damn. I was thinking. I was really thinking like. I was really thinking like. Damn, we made it to
Hi, Graham. What's up?
25, 25 of them things in this motherfucker. We ain't even in the thousands no more. So you right. You right. That's how old I. That's when you get old. You start thinking about shit like that. Like yeah,
Back in my
you gotta
day.
roll another J. I'm getting too
You too high?
high.
What's that mean? I
That's
don't
it.
even know.
I know that. That's why.
Because you just don't want to roll this. So
I
you're
rolled the
using
last
that as
one.
an excuse. So, what have you watched any new shows lately?
Shows. I've been watching that. Welcome to Dairy.
Mm,
It. Um. But shows, not really. I ain't really got no shows that I really been into.
I stopped after the second episode.
I'm
It's
really
it's
watching
just
old stuff.
weird.
And you know what? To be honest, I'm not watching a lot of TV anymore. Like I'm really like working on projects and stuff like that. So I'm not. I'm keeping myself busy in other ways. Trying
I
to
be
make some money,
having
man.
TV on sometimes, but it don't be like I be doing something else, but it just be background noise or if I'm watching a podcast or something. But Force Power, the Force has come back on. Tommy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah 30 years ago. Yeah, it was a minute. So what? We still got five. How many? How many
A
Super
long
Bowls?
time
How many
ago.
Super Bowls do your team got? That's all we care about. We don't care about nothing else. If your team don't got more than five, you can't argue with the greatness.
The
You gotta
app,
just bow down.
hi
The only
Grim,
person that can say something is Tom Brady. Snake cat.
the app that we talk about is Suna. It's a
I think the
AI.
Steelers got five too.
It's an app where you can create music. You can add the lyrics, you can add the vocals if you want, or you can let it do the vocals for you and create the song if you don't write. And it makes the beat and everything for you, like a whole production, like a recorded song. And you can write prompts to make it sound the way that you want, what type of beat.
Yeah, I use like 4 apps to make my character, but I'm not gonna tell y'all all 4 apps, but I will tell y'all about Suno. So if you make music, and the reason I'm not telling y'all all 4 apps because I don't want nobody to like come up with my sauce. Like I wanna, what I mean, I got reserved that
Go to my YouTube
crab
page
in a
and
barrel.
go to my YouTube page and go listen to it. It's 3 songs up there that I wrote. Competition, no competition.
Y'all still not gonna have more
Go
than us
back,
though. Y'all not gonna have more championships than us ever, ever in history.
no.
Y'all only gonna have if y'all get 4. Y'all only gonna have 4. You'll never get 5. I don't think the Buccaneers ever gonna get 5.
The songs are no competition. Go back and
Oh, the links in the description. Everything's in the description. Master done.
oh, thank you. Yeah, it's in the description. But if you don't see it, my YouTube name is Erica HQ something. I don't know. It changed it, but I didn't make it that. I'll put the link of the song in the description too, matter of fact.
I think I put a description in here. I know it was having mad challenges with this shit earlier.
No, for my YouTube, I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about in this that I put. Yeah, I did. But I made it brief because I was gonna talk about BlueFace and his little thing that's going on with what's her name?
What happened?
Krishan threatening his life.
Oh, because she says he's saying stuff about the son. Like, stop playing with.
Yeah.
Or you gonna lose.
I mean, that's y'all baby, yo.
He
supposedly
tried to take a DNA. I don't
Did
know.
he get it? Did he do it?
I don't know. I don't watch that. Or they got I guess the show coming back on or something since he got out of jail. He got tattoos all over.
He
his
just
face.
did a 20v1. I really wasn't paying attention to it. I was making a song for my artist.
I didn't.
But what I did see,
I seen it up there, but I didn't watch it.
It was like extra, and he was talking about he wasn't with her and all that. And then after that, I seen the video that she posted about him talking about her son.
And she was like, "It's not a threat; it's a promise." She crazy.
She was crying too. She took her tooth out.
She always be taking her tooth out.
She the tooth out Krishan now.
And she had a tooth before she met him in that place. Down here from there. She already had problems, so
she could get that. She had it fixed for a minute. Now she back to taking it out. Cause she had her back. She feel it. She like, this ain't what you want, mode. Took the tooth out.
He already beat her up because it was a
He got big so he could fight her. He went to jail.
He did get bigger, but he got like kind of fat big. Not because his face got fat. He's not fat, but his face got fat.
He did a couple push-ups in jail.
Yeah, his arms got bigger, but he got a belly now. It is not a six pack. And he was way skinnier than that, so he did get bigger.
Who's Grim? Who's Grim, yo? Who's Grim? You got tracks in the tuck. Who's that?
Well, let's collab. Our Instagram.
But who is that? Is that somebody I know? Cause they saying they got hella tracks. It's probably somebody I know. I just want to make sure. But yeah, yo, just email me, SmileyJizzle. But if not, whoever that is, just Oh, Murph, what's good, my guy? What's good, then?
Hi, Murph.
Grim Tally. I didn't know that was you.
Murph, go listen to my music on YouTube that I made with Suna. Okay, it's called "Go Back, No Competition."
Oh, Murph, I definitely gotta send you something. I'm gonna send you something on WeTransfer. I'm gonna send you a couple tracks that I just created with my my artist. She got like 5 tracks right now.
Yeah, I got
5 or 6.
Well, I already had the lyrics written, but this app is amazing. It creates the whole song for you, like the beat and everything. Like,
this nigga Murph, you in your bag, so you be driving around making songs, yo. This dude, yo.
That shit thorough, right?
I was reluctant on it though. So wait, so you put your beats in there and then you make stuff in there, or do you what are you doing? Oh, how you gonna stay home for the holidays, or you just home for a little bit? Well, shit, I don't want to tell your business online, man. We'll talk. But yeah, it's good. It's good to hear from you, bro, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that's lit, yo. I didn't know you could put beats in this shit. Well, shit, you could put audio in this, so yeah, why wouldn't you be able to put a beat in it?
Yeah.
That's fire.
You just add the links
artist,
from your
man.
phone.
I love, you know how I love the rock wave, yo. So I got a little rock star. So her name's Echo. So y'all gonna hear her soon. I got one track in the bag with her, and then I got one joint that I wrote that's crazy. and I had her do a rock version of it, like a rock cover. She fucking killed it. So that's gonna drop. I don't know. One of them gonna drop, the other one gonna drop. Like I don't know, but it's I'm gonna do a video and everything. I got the video program and everything, so I'm ready to go. I'm trying to do a lot of shit though.
Yeah, you gotta check that app out if you haven't used it. I know you're tired of me talking about it today, but it's great. But yeah,
Oh,
Blueface is
or
already what happened?
Mary Jane.
Um, send a link. Send him the link to his Instagram to your so we can follow you up there, Murph.
But yeah, man, shit crazy. Oh, now they talking about Trump and the Epstein emails now.
Yeah, that's why he
So
was
now
trying to
that's like
cover it up.
this whole thing of there's a quoted statement of the Epstein emails saying, yeah, Donald Trump knew about the girls, you know what I mean? And it has another comment of Donald Trump telling uh I forgot what the person's name, Gatelin or Gilslin or whatever, telling them to stop, whoever the other person is, but telling them to stop in the email or something. So I don't know what's going on with that, but that's like what happens from there? Like, okay, when something like that happens, do he voluntarily stepped down? I know they was talking about a previous president did that. I think they were saying Nixon or somebody. So like if there's major controversy like that, do he step down or do he get impeached? Like what happens in this case?
Well, they don't know if he was on the tape, so yeah, I guess
But
he would
what
get
but
impeached.
what is
He
he
need
on
to
the
be
tape for?
arrested.
But why? Why are we arrested? We even know the context of what that statement was? We don't know.
He did it.
People just don't like him.
No,
And I
he
don't
did.
care about liking the person. But like if a person is wrong, they wrong, like type of deal. That's how I feel. If you fucked up, you fucked up. Right. So if they came forward and they said he didn't do anything wrong, then that should absolve him of any responsibility connected to it. But he shouldn't have been there unless he didn't know what he was getting himself into. And he been there more than once. So you knew what was going on at some point. Yeah, it's always the political shit. It's always crazy because it's like you getting pulled one way and pulled another way. What do you think about the government taking away our right to vote, like black people's right to vote? What do you think about
Is that you with that symbol? It's the same symbol that's on your YouTube. Isn't it? Yeah, it's the same thing. What do I think about what? Sorry. Follow him up there on
that?
the app.
Taking our right to vote.
Well, I don't think they should take our right, but there ain't been much premium candidates to choose from. So I ain't go anywhere. But I mean,
We
we should
never had the
have the
right, only the privilege. Ah, I like that play on words.
right.
The privilege,
I agree. All I
privilege to
wanna
vote.
say is that they don't really care about us.
Shout out to Michael Jackson. Yo, people don't know, man.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody
Can't.
gone mad.
It is. It is. It is. Talking about it's not playing words. It is because right and privilege. It is similar. Because if somebody says that you have the right to do something,
He's
they could
trying to say
also
it
say
don't
that you have the
matter.
privilege to do something.
You say you're able to vote, but he's saying that it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, our vote doesn't really. I would argue our vote doesn't really matter because the college is what's actually counted,
Yeah.
right? So I know that, but what I'm saying is, if our vote is not, if we're not even able to do that, then that's like us not having a freedom that other people can do. Like, why would they take that away from us and they're allowing other people to do it, whether it works or it doesn't work?
Project 2025.
So wait, every year, every 20 years, they try to decide whether or not they're gonna allow black people to vote.
That's what
Is that
happened
what's going on?
with the funding, because they had to renew the contract and they couldn't agree on it. So that's why they
We don't have the right to vote. You're saying?
it's a date to it. They have to renew it every. They have to renew that proposal or that contract every
That's
20 years.
crazy. I never heard that. I will look it up. You know I will. Um,
Let's see now. Um,
but shit, it's been a lot
they
of shit
every
going
20
on.
years they have to every 20 years they have to reassess. I mean, African American. Every 20 years, do they have to reassess African Americans' right to vote? Jurisdictions are covered. They use a test device for voting, and less than half voting age residents were registered to vote. Um, what expires and what does not? Voting Rights Act. The Voting Rights Act of 1965. What expires and what does not? Section 4, Coverage Formula 42, USC 1973b. Contain the formula defining jurisdiction subject to or covered by special remedial provisions of the Act. The special provisions are discussed below. Jurisdictions are covered if they use a test device for voting and less than half of the voting age residents were registered or voted in the 1964, 68, or 1972 presidential elections. So that's one clause. If they used a test device for voting and less than half of the voting age residents were registered or voted in the 1964, 1968, or 1972 presidential elections. Coverage is determined by the Attorney General and the Director of the Census and is not judicially reviewable. So that is not up for debate, that particular clause. Coverage and with it, the application of the special provisions is set to expire in August 2007. Well, that's old. Section 5, pre-clearance. No is the pre-clearance requirement is one of the special provisions of Act whose application is triggered by the coverage formula in Section 4B. Requires coverage jurisdiction to get approval or pre-clearance from federal authorities, either the Attorney General or the federal court for the District of Columbia, prior to implementing any change in their voting laws or procedures. The jurisdiction has burden of proving that a proposed change does not have the purpose and would not have the effect of denying or abridging the right to vote on account of race or color or membership in a language minority. Jurisdictions covered by Section 5 are Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, California, 5 counties in there, Florida, 5 counties, Georgia, Louisiana, Michigan, 2 towns, Mississippi, New Haven, 10 towns. I mean, New Hampshire and New York, not New Haven. North Carolina, 40 counties, South Carolina, South Dakota, 2 counties, Texas, Virginia, U.S. Department of Justice, Section 5, covered jurisdictions, January 28th of 22. Section 5, unless extended, will expire in August 2007. So it's saying these. You have to have dates on them, so they got to be new.
Gee. So it's an expiration date on what we think is freedom.
I think everywhere is like that. That's why.
Freedom ain't free. That's what they used to say in the army.
Well, I don't know. This is this is America.
There's been a lot of crazy shit going on, but it's like I don't know. It's just so what's the word they're using now? Overstimulated.
Yeah, I don't even think about
it's
it. I
so much
just stay
stuff,
in my
right?
bubble because I can.
Yeah, it's so much stuff to think about that I just stay focused on uh, whatever my purpose is. That's where I'm headed all the time. Joe Button. So I was watching. They was talking about what's the girl name?
Melissa.
Melissa Ford, and I can't forget her because she was a vixen. Can't forget vixens. Um, she decided to leave the show, right?
She been going, got a podcast for months. Yeah.
She spins rhetoric about how much she doesn't like men or whatever. I don't like her views, and it's like it's just angry. It's
She
like
said the argument was, would you rather be around a bear or a man? And then some women were saying a bear. Like, are you dumb? Like, a bear's gonna eat you. Like, it's gonna bite
I
you.
mean,
I don't.
the
It's
reason the here's what some logic
they
they think.
said, oh, it won't rape you. Like, it's a bear. You
The
want to be? I don't want none of that to
the
happen.
bear the
Beaten,
no, but hold on,
mauled.
but look, the bear is you know what the bear is going to do, right? Either it's gonna go on about his business or it's going to take you out.
It's
You know what I mean?
stupid.
Those are your choices, right? With a man, you don't know what they might do, is what they're saying. And is the number of and they rated by the number of attacks that actually happen by bears and the number of attacks that actually happen by men versus that.
It's
It is
stupid.
BS because we're humans, so we have a consciousness. So yeah, we have more of a chance of surviving. A woman actually has a better chance of surviving an attack from a man than she does from a bear. There's no way. There's no other way to look at that situation. However, circumstances would say, do you live in the woods or do you oversee? And when bears come and they mess up your garbage and stuff, they mess up your garbage and they do leave.
They be walking
They
down the
don't.
street.
Yeah, they walk down the street. They don't pay you no mind. You know what I mean? They're going about their business. But there could be a bear could have got bit by a raccoon that has something. Then it's like wilding. Now it mauls you. You know what I mean? A guy could have lost his job and went crazy possibly. I don't know. But the odds of people not controlling themselves, it's not as high as you think. But yeah, these things do happen. So you just gotta be more conscious of what's going on around you. I think that the
All those
problem is that
women that
women
said
they
that
want
they
to be by
stupid.
themselves. They want to be by themselves, and the reason that they want to be by themselves is because somebody hurt them, somebody didn't protect them, so now they feel like they have to protect themselves, and nobody else could look out for them. And that's what the feminists they want to be equal, so they realize you're gonna have to do shit for yourself. Open that pickle jar your damn self. You know what I mean?
So yeah, all the women that say they rather be with a bear, y'all are stupid. Okay, I'm saying that. Sorry, not sorry. Baby, I'm
I was on
sorry.
TikTok.
Not sorry.
They was talking about does a woman does if a woman has a career, is that a problem if you're in a relationship? So you want to take care of everything. You don't want her to have to work. If you can afford for her to not have to work, is it a problem if she still wants to have a career? This was a question I was asked to the fellas on TikTok with a woman panel with nothing but women in the panel. And let me tell you, If you was a guy on that panel and you disagreed, they try to chew you up. They mute your mic. They drop you down. They don't, you know what I mean? They treat you terrible, just like on Clubhouse. So these social media platforms is a way to empower people to do exactly what we're talking about, bullying. They're bullying people on the internet because they have a platform to do it. They're not using it to push, positive narratives. They're pushing ideologies and rhetorics that are destructive to our culture and to our communities. Like, okay, there's nothing wrong with. I'm gonna say this. There's nothing wrong with feminism in the positive form of what feminism
to a degree.
represents. But then you also got to understand that if you're a man and you're doing the right thing, to be looked at as a bad man because you get onto a platform and you say to women, well, I'm going to what does she say? I'm gonna provide and I'm gonna protect her. And they ask you, well, how you gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna give her a home to live in. She can't just get a home. She could get her own home. She don't need you to get her a home. And if you get her a home, that's in your name. It's her name on the lease and all this other shit. And I was like, yo, like, it's not like that deep. Like, if you care about the person that you with, you not thinking about all of that shit. You happy that this motherfucker gave you a house so that y'all could live in together. You happy that he got you a car so you can drive to where you need to go, like, type of shit. He didn't say, oh, I'm gonna get her a house and get me a house, or I gotta put her name on the lease because we both own. Like, who gives a fuck? This is what she wanted and this is what she got, because he wanted to build a family for her to have their kids live into this place together with, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think it was anything wrong with a man saying that he wants to provide and protect the woman that he's with. Women are like, what do you think? Women are some damsels in distress. We can't protect ourselves. We not like, nobody's saying that you can't protect yourself. But what we saying is that if you're going up against something that you can't protect yourself from, you're going to look to a man to protect you. You're not going to go to a damn gorilla and ask a gorilla to help you with this situation. You're going to try to find a man that you think is capable to assist you, or find an authority figure that you think is capable to assist you. If it's an authority figure, if it's a cop, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a guy. There are female officers, but the majority of the officers on the force are men. Am I lying? There's stats.
I don't want no woman calling
You know what I mean?
if I call it,
but a cop, you know what I mean? You got somebody that's gonna be able to help you.
Fireman.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna be calling a dude to help you.
That's what I
Especially
want.
against another dude. You're not gonna call a woman to help you with another dude. Or you might call your friend, oh, can you pull up here so I could slide out, maybe sneak out or some shit. What's she gonna come? Y'all gonna jump that nigga? Oh, she's an assassin.
Don't ask me that, because I didn't. I said I would want a fireman.
It's Beatrice from Kill Bill.
A fireman or a policeman. Don't send no bitch to my house if I called. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I don't think I
mean, they. Oh,
you could tell.
You could tell they hate men. As soon as they get on these platforms, the first thing they start talking about is, oh, he must be community. He must be this. He must be that. Oh, his mother must have not raised him right. His mother must have been 304. Like, they start saying real disrespectful stuff. As soon as the dude be like, no, you are 304, man. Oh, look at you being disrespectful. Can't even respect a woman. You can see how you was raised. You was just saying, you just called his mother a 304. How do you even say that and then say you're a feminist? How do you even say that and say that you're you know what I mean? You're just angry. You're just really angry. And that's like the crazy thing. Like, I feel like they wouldn't be so upset if they had a dude.
Yeah, I have the one they want.
That treat them right.
There is no competition.
Because if they is with a dude that treat them right and they act like that, to me, that dude is a pushover. He gotta be. He let you do what you want. He let you say what you want. He let you behave how you want.
I didn't
So
say that
when
he
when you
told.
get on those platforms and you behave a certain way, it shows the type of relationship that you're in because you are a representation of the man that you with. So if that's the case, then that nigga ain't shit. Because when they get up there and they start calling dudes the B word and they start emasculating him by calling him the community or whatever, you know what I mean? Those are all shaming tactics. Sign language, shaming, insults, guilt,
Need to be right.
need to be right.
I don't. No, it's just stupid. A bear, you're a human. Why would you feel more comfortable around a bear? Are you dumb? Like I don't understand. And I was saying, is she say? I said she's single because it ain't the man that she want. The dude she don't want. Most women don't want a guy that's a pushover.
She
That's
want a
just what.
Chad, right?
But that's what she
That's what
got
niggas
because
say.
that's what
Chad.
she qualified for probably. Or she so she got tired and she decided that she was gonna pick somebody. But
Because by society standard, people pretend like they don't know what high value is, but by society standard, we actually know what high value is. High value is like everything that you need in a guy, this guy is. And if you leave him, it'll ruin your life. You know what I mean? It won't ruin his. That's high value.
we
He
always
don't
talk about
he
financially.
high value means he does not need you. That's what that means. That's really what that means. You need him. That's a high value man. You need him. You know what I mean? But he will find you. He'll look for you. He'll give you a chance to be in his life, but you need him because he's going to be more than whatever you're making. He's going to be stronger than you are. He's going to be faster than you are. He's going to be in many aspects smarter than you are. He's going to be the leader in your life. He's going to be the guy that knows to tell you you need to go to the bathroom. He's one of those type of niggas. And you're not going to like that or you are going to like it. But this is how he has a routine in his life. This is how he's so successful because he
Why are they
has
gonna tell you need to go to the
I'm just
bathroom?
I was being facetious. He has all provisions in his life to take care of certain things in his life, so he's able to do it. But you only see the authority and maybe money, maybe power, maybe respect, resources. He sees giving you an opportunity. That's the way he sees it. They are narcissists most of the time. Like even
They're
by
the 1%.
even yeah even by um the standard of what it is, the majority of those figures are narcissists. Well, not the majority, but you can find narcissists amongst those groups because those groups are small, and the people that devote themselves to becoming the elite,
Like a CEO.
yeah, the elite, they have demands and they won't settle for anything less. But they're going to give you everything. If they're a good guy, they'll give you everything. But only thing they want in return from you is just your respect, your loyalty, your understanding, and transparency in the relationship, and that you're willing to accept how things go because they're going to provide everything that you need. It would be like the 50 Shades of Grey type of shit, which would be like crazy because like some women like that shit, and then some women would be like, "Yo, that's not their bag." But if it's not, then it's like, okay, they're willing to work with this because outside of the shell, he's charming, he's this, he's that, he has everything I could ever want. I do like him. I'm willing to compromise. Here, I'll go over the list, and here's some things I'd be willing to compromise with. Like some people went to that movie. I went to that movie with an ex. Some people go in to watch that movie, and you could see how uncomfortable they were watching that with their chick, and I'm like, because really, like you looking at it like, yeah, okay, she gonna let you do this, but this dude, he really want, man, you gonna do it. You know what I mean? Some dudes like, man, my girl would never do that. You hear dudes saying that, and I'm like, damn, this is how dudes feel about themselves. Like, this woman that you're with, she would possibly be willing to do anything for you as long as you're holding up your end of the bargain most of the time. So that shit is like, it's kind of fantasy, but it's really like, it could really be like that because the dude, he provided everything for her. She not a slave, but she really in a position where she's just there for him, even when they have kids.
Yeah, he don't
And to
even
me, that's
sleep in
to
there
me
with
that's
her.
weird. Yeah, to me that's weird. That's a weird situation because you gotta have some type of balance. Like, yeah, there has to be respect, but you have to also have good communication skills with your partner. Like, you can't just be like everything you say is right. You could have a conversation with them, and she could be like minded to just, she gonna know what's right, and y'all gonna be on the same page anyway because she know that, yeah, that's a good choice. Or you might be a little stressed and might be overlooking something, and she might catch that shit. You could consider what she's saying and be like, oh yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, there's a balance in that shit. You know, it's not just a nigga just barking orders. But then what dude said he don't even want a chick at all. He said he just wanted to smash. That's it. He don't want to talk to her. He don't want her to say nothing to him. He just want to smash and go do what he gotta do. Go make his money. And then somebody said he was in the community, but a dude said it, and then sparked the whole joint. So then they start arguing. Dudes, I don't know, man. Dudes be fighting online with these when these chicks be up there, cause they be arguing with each other, trying to show off. Like, it's crazy when you online and you doing that stuff. Like, it. I seen this video. This dude was rapping. He wasn't really that. He wasn't like a beast like that, but whatever. He was doing this thing. He was trying. Some dude, some troll
So
came
he
at
was
him.
doing his thing.
Nah, some troll came at him in the comments. And he was like, yo, watch, I'm gonna find out who he was. And they ain't know how smart this dude was. Dude got his IP address, found out where he was, and went to his crib and started beating his car with a bat, trying to make him come outside. He said, if you come outside and want me to fade, I'll stop hitting your car with this bat. Now listen, the dude was like 300 pounds, like, but like a bodybuilder. So he was like the Incredible Hulk beating this dude car up with a bat. And he had a muscle shirt. So he could show him like, yeah, nigga, I've been working out.
Mano said he
That was
blew
that
up
was sad,
somebody's
man.
car. That
He
is
he
sad.
said what? He blew up somebody's car.
Yeah,
He
and
said
at
that
the
online.
label, yeah, he's crazy. And they
Yeah,
said
he is
allegedly
crazy.
he said no, nigga, I didn't. And then he's some tell me what happened. They
Did
wasn't
he
in
did he
there.
get convicted for it?
No, they
See,
wasn't
that's
in
crazy.
there
Why you saying something like that?
because this
He
was a
snitching.
while ago. So,
Snitching.
but he was like the guy kept playing the promoter. I think for a show he was playing games. He kept looking back and
Snitching
forth.
on
He didn't
himself.
do whatever. And then he was like he got tired and he felt like I felt like he was playing with me or whatever. He was like so I got a bottle of a gallon of something, some liquor, and then he put some cloth in there or his shirt or something, and he stuffed it in the bottle, and then he put it in the trunk, and then he left, went home or wherever he was going, and then
See, he bugged out. He crazy
and
bugged.
then they said the label called him, and asked they were his manager or somebody, and he was like, so and so's car was going. He was like, I don't know what you're talking
Now, well, now they do know.
It was a while ago, but
Some people just be saying stuff just so they can.
Yeah. Because why would you say it?
I don't know. I heard people say that the only person they're afraid of is their self. Like everybody got the Kaiser Sose character. Kaiser Sose is the character in the movie The Usual Suspects, a classic movie. And in The Usual Suspects, Kaiser Soze is this big drug lord who is so vile and so well respected. He would even take out his own family to prove a point. And he did just that. These dudes had kidnapped his daughter and oh, his daughter, thank you. His daughter and his kids or whatever. I mean his daughter and his wife. And when he seen them, all the dudes that was holding the guns to their head, he took them all out, and then took out his wife and his kids. And then he told the dude, he said, "Go back to your boss and tell him what I just did, and tell him if he doesn't do what I say, I'm gonna take all his family out one by one." And he did, and they never seen him again. Like he just was like a a scary story to tell people. But then at the end of the movie, it was a twist. The guy that was talking about Kaiser Soze actually was Kaiser Soze.
Identity.
No. It was like he was pretending to be another dude.
Identity.
No, it wasn't like that. He was disguising himself.
Excuse me. Oh, so he knew.
Yeah. And then he walked out the prison. But the other people was real people. It was like bad real people, but Kaiser Sose was the real person. That was a good movie. Oh no, who made that? The Quentin Tarantino made? No, he made
Well, I don't think we have anything else. Do you have anything to add?
um nah, not really. I can't think of any because I've been seeing so much stuff, but I don't know if it's like new. So I don't kind
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. I'm La Hefa.
of. SmileyJizzle. Yeah.
And check out my music on YouTube. Merch coming soon.